Edmonton Sports Talk. My God, I loved it. My name's Jay Milne. #Blue. Our sports update deliverer. The Cool.
I'm Zachary Kubish, and you're up today.
You know what, Reid? You might be honest.
All right, here's what's going on in the Nasty Show.
Good afternoon. Good day. Welcome to the Reid Wilkins Show. My name's Jason Milne. Sitting beside me is Ben Thomson. We're pleased to be here. We're pleased to be engaging with you, our listeners, our nasties. We've got the man with two first names, Brendan Eric, working the ones and twos. This, of course, is the Reid Wilkins Show right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. As mentioned, Ben Thomson sitting in for the one and only Reid Wilkins, but have no fear, the return of the king. Happening Monday, August 31st. Happens to also be my daughter's first day back at school. Should be interesting. Should be a fun morning. I'm sure nothing's going to go wrong on Sunday night or Monday morning.
No.
Oh,
Not allowed.
just girls in grade 9 and grade 7 getting ready for school. Wow. Nothing like that. Nothing can go
They're
wrong.
in the prime years of school.
Prime years. Oh, yeah. These are the
prime.
These are the years.
Those are the years.
For sure. 100% these are the years. A reminder, you are watching us live from the Canadian Brewhouse studio. Good day, bad day. Either way, happy hour is on Canadian Brewhouse. Monday to Saturday, 2 to 6 p.m. with deals starting at $3.99. The Canadian Brewhouse, your day just got happier. If you are watching us on YouTube, God bless you. Thank you very much. Please go ahead and hammer that thumbs up. We endeavor to get to 100 thumbs. We haven't even been close, Ben.
What?
And I take blame.
It's okay.
I gotta push it.
I gotta
do a better job of that. So hammer the thumbs up. Brendan, do you have a click song somewhere in there?
You should.
Maybe that's the problem.
In clips.
Maybe that's the problem.
It'd be on Radio Boss.
Yeah.
Bottom right, clips, read click is what it's called, I believe.
If you find it, just press go at any point. And if you haven't yet subscribed to Edmonton Sports Talk, a reminder, you can catch us on The Source at edmontonsportstalk.com.
Click.
There it
Must
is,
you
baby.
click? Please,
Maybe that's
click.
what's been missing
Must
all
you
along.
That's what we're
click?
missing.
You must click. Thumb.
Mexmazozu, Monday, isn't it a holiday? I got to go double check with my kid's calendar. I think the holiday's the following weekend, right?
This coming Monday is not a holiday.
No, it is not.
Yeah, it's next one. Because the next one's September long
Yes.
and Labor Day.
Yes, you can listen to us on The Source, edmontonsportstalk.com, or on the TuneIn, iHeartRadio apps, or anywhere you can download podcasts now or in the future. Hello, future. And thanks for joining us. A reminder, you can hit us up on the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999, or in the chat on the right side of the screen, which is called the Nasty Chat. However, it's not only reserved for nasty people. Now, I might scratch... Well, okay, I'm going to do my job first, although I don't want to because we have to have words.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Do we really?
We're having words, fellas.
We have words for 3 hours, man. What kind of words are we talking here?
These are the Bear headlines for 100.3 The Bear, Edmonton's best rock. Stream them on iHeart today. All right, here is what's happening. Thank you for joining us. We're here for the next 3 hours. We'd love for you to stick around with us for all that because here's what we're going to discuss. We have the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Nick Anderson. Pow! Joining us right here in studio live at 5 o'clock. Now, it's normally Tuesday. I get it. Mark Killam show. I get it. Mark is away with his family. It's bye week. Got to have some time away. But Nick Anderson stuck around, and he's going to come join us here for a good discussion. I mean, I love having Nick Anderson on. He's just a very interesting man, and he speaks very passionately. So that's coming up at 5 o'clock. NFL injuries, they're starting to pile up. What's new? Who will be in the West Division playoffs in the CFL? I have I've mapped it out.
You have it laid out already. Like we can sim the rest of the season.
Yes, I'm going to bring out my crystal ball later, and I'm going to tell you how the West Division is going to play out. You're not going to want to miss it, and this is going to be interesting. Team Canada Senior Women's Flag, they won the World Championship in Dusseldorf.
Where's that?
Germany.
Huh.
We had
that makes
during
sense.
ref week one of the referees that was reffing over there.
Right.
Over in Dusseldorf. So
that's right.
Sam Hopkins.
He did the
He did the Brady
Logan Paul
Yes.
celebrity game or whatever it was.
Sam Hopkins is originally from Calgary. She now goes to Western University out in Ontario. She made the team. Her story is incredible. She didn't start playing flag until she went to Western.
Wow.
So she's going to join us on the show. She'll be on at 4:00. You're not going to want to miss that. And will the Oilers go nuclear? Oh, should they go nuclear, Ben? Will they? I think those are two separate questions.
Yes.
And it's amazing how one word can change that question so much. We're going to dive into that for the Oil Understood coming up at 3:45. All right. Thank you for joining us. Please, again, hammer that thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to EdmontonSportsTalk.com. We need to get to the bottom of something.
All right. Okay. Like that's.
Well, they were talking about, what was it? The Hall of Four? Was
The
it
Hall of
fast
Four
food?
fast foods, yes.
And,
What was their Hall of Four again?
McDonald's was in there.
McDonald's was in there, yeah.
And they were talking about nicknames for McDonald's, of which I can think Mickey D's.
Yep.
Mickey D's is really the one, other than McDonald's.
It's like I'd say it's the older generation's nickname.
Sure,
Like,
and I do remember Rotten Ronnie's.
I grew up with my parents saying, "You're not going to Mickey D's, kid. We got Mickey D's at home."
Yeah, Mickey D's is classic.
Yep.
Rotten Ronnie's.
I never heard of
I
Rotten
remember.
Ronnie's. Never heard of it till.
And then
20 minutes ago.
I asked these two young men, Brendan, are you comfortable sharing your age?
25.
Yeah, 25, 23, 44. So I understand there's gaps. What do both of you refer to McDonald's as?
Don's.
Don's.
Yeah.
I have never heard this in my life.
It's simple.
I get it.
It's nice and simple. It's easy. Everyone
I get
knows it.
It's giving way too much luxury to a substandard.
Well,
Come on now.
Well, it's
McDonald's
it is
luxury.
It is the fast food. There's no like. It is the fast food. The staple among all staples in fast food. When I didn't get to listen to Hall of Four for EST afternoons, but if they rolled that to me, there's the first thing that comes to your mind is McDonald's, and there's not even a debate. You don't even go to it. It's okay. McDonald's there. Okay, go. Everything else. It's its own category. Jay.
Okay. Put a poll up. Do a poll.
Okay.
Who do you call McDonald's? Have you or do you ever call McDonald's Don?
Well, okay. Okay.
Well, I mean, if it's so popular. This is going to skew the vote because people like you guys more than they like me. No,
we're not doing this. We're not doing this. Okay.
People like to just
I understand
piss
this is the
me
Reid
off.
Wilkins show. I understand this is the Reid Wilkins show, but I don't want any pity on this show. Okay, I'm filling in for him. I'm getting rid of all the pittiness. He pitied his way to a draft championship. Okay,
I've never heard. Oh, Golden Arches. Yes, thank KR3 Venator.
I've heard that.
Okay, put it up. Put it
Okay.
up. I might actually. I mean, maybe this is just
you call.
Have you or do you ever call McDonald's Don's?
Have you or do you call McDonald's?
Like, I agree with Riding the Pine. Don sounds like an 80s truck stop you'd go to for a cafe. Bronco Nick says Mickey D's.
Yep. It's like, I get it. Have you or do you call McDonald's Don's?
Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this.
That's the poll.
Because you guys were both, and you didn't even talk about this prior. You were in lockstep that McDonald's is called Don's.
We, in St. Albert, we have categorized and named them based on location.
Now.
There's three.
Go on.
There's 3 McDonald's on St. Albert Trail in St. Albert.
Not called Don.
It is called Don's, Gager.
Cheers,
It's called
Gagers.
Don's. It is absolutely called Don's.
Don's, the only thing.
Don sounds like a pizza place on the north side.
Don's has red wine and spaghetti.
Yes. He said Don's has red
They
wine
may
and
as well,
spaghetti.
man. Like the serve it there. Like, I'm buying it. McDonald's is awesome. It is the staple. We have there's 3 McDonald's on St. Albert Trail, And we have categorized them by top, mid, and bottom Dons in St. Albert. That's that for our generation. That is what we've done in St. Albert. It's kind of like our thing. And now the top Dons is one is the best Dons. Like they're open late, great workers there. They never get your order wrong. But two, it's also the hangout spot because there's a Walmart right there too, and everyone hangs out in that parking lot. And so the Dons is right there. I will claim this. My age group started that trend to hang out in that parking lot. By the way, it was dead until we started doing that thing.
Yeah, I would say for me it was Mickey D's. That was that. So your Dons is my Mickey D's. Fair?
Yeah,
I'll give you that.
yeah, that's fine.
I mean,
That's fine. I've just never heard of Rotten Ronnie's. Never heard of that before.
When's the last time you ate at McDonald's?
Last night.
Really?
Yeah, I had a McFlurry on my way home from my buddy's place.
Well, okay, I get coffees from McDonald's. I don't really
Okay.
include that.
Okay, you're talking like a burger?
Yeah, like had a meal.
Was I sober?
Friday? Yeah, that's a great question.
Does it matter?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, when's the last time
Sober
you've
Dons
eaten-
doesn't count.
Okay, let's,
sorry. Drunk Dons does not count.
Inebriated Dons doesn't count.
That's just the go-to.
Yeah.
Let's look at
It's
me.
24 hours. I mean, what
I
else
might
am
as
I
well
gonna
get a
do?
backwards hat and grow a
Soul patch.
soul patch.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. We
You
had
look good
different
with
names
one.
for those. This thing?
Yes.
I used to have one.
Really?
Yeah, I grew out of
And
it.
I bet you looked fantastic.
Yeah.
Do you want me to bring it back?
Please.
Yeah, I
My
love it.
wife's listening right now. She's gonna text me.
Should I shave mine on the one?
What, you?
Yeah.
To draw a soul patch?
Yeah, soul patch.
Those were big in the early 2000s.
They're kind of popular amongst my age. I see some guys there with some.
Yeah, like I don't. Some people really go after it. Like a soul.
Yeah. When it
What do you
gets-
call it? Soul patch?
That's what I would call it. Yeah.
Yeah, there are other names for it.
Oh, for sure. Share some.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. So let's see. Where are we here? Yeah, nobody's calling it Dons, guys.
Yeah, I don't expect them to. This is the our listenership is not
What are you saying?
Brendan and I's age group. Respectfully.
Okay, this is a
Like,
good
it's not-
question.
it's not. Like,
because
that's
I want to get more. Yeah, soul patch. That's right. Which Mike, the Michigan fan, asks a very astute question. Which is the top McDonald's and bottom McDonald's? They are both on top of the hill at each end of St. Albert Trail.
Bottom Dons is the one closest to the Henday.
The Henday. Bottom.
That's the senior home basically. That's where all the seniors go.
So, like,
you
you
never
don't
go to
touch-
Bottom Dons. You
you don't-
never go. You never go unless you're in a pinch and you like it's like
This
the
is
closest
so
one.
good.
You only like that's the only time you go to bottom. Mid Dons is if top Dons is packed and the line is all the way down the parking lot and you need Dons quick. It's a sketchy. It's a sketchy Dons. Like you might get stabbed, but you go through anyway.
Do the different Dons, upper, mid, and low, have different specialties or different things they're good at or known for? Like, the fries are always hot and fresh at mid Don.
I've had some bad fries at Top Dons before, but that's also
Oh, no.
that's also my go-to though. So it's like I can't say Mid Dons has been decent. It's reliable. That's what I'll say. It's reliable. Top Dons to me the peak of Top Dons will always be higher than the other ones in St. Albert. I can
Now,
give you the whole
didn't St.
breakdown.
Albert just get a Chick-fil-A too?
Yep.
Now that's in competing with Top
It's
Dons.
across the street from my house, basically.
Holy
It's
smokes.
awesome. It's
Dangerous.
awesome. It is dangerous. There's a Five Guys in that same parking lot coming.
I've never had
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A, but my daughter for Team Alberta was practicing up at Sturgeon High School.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
in the middle of
Yeah.
nowhere. It's literally in a farmer's field.
Sturgeon High School?
Yeah, Sturgeon High. It's out by...
I went there.
No. The one that's like north of St. Albert and then east towards Nemeo.
Oh, then maybe. Okay.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
Okay, maybe then.
I got my daughter a Chick-fil-A sandwich for after practice. You know, they serve you outside there.
Oh yeah,
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, is that cool when it's minus 30? Like, do they just
they
go
would be
indoors?
miserable.
That's gotta
I've
be
seen
terrible.
them in all kinds of different costumes on the internet. They look like traffic cones and like rain suits. It's
Yeah.
insane.
How many Dons they rocking in Camrose these days?
We just got a second one on the east end.
What is happening? Oh my
There
gosh.
was one in the Walmart that's been in and out. We had a Burger King, it's gone. Now it's just an empty hole in the wall. But yeah, we just got maybe not just within the last couple of years
standalone
Okay.
Dons?
with the gas station attached to it. The Kick It.
Oh,
It's a good place to be.
Kick It, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got to kick it in our Drawson.
Sweet.
It's the place to go. It's got an A&W attached to it.
Oh, it's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would way rather have a second A&W, but no. The West Side Don's much like Top
The
Don's.
West Side. So you have West Side Don's, East Side
Yeah,
Don's.
and East Side's good because like I work over there, so if you in a pinch, your quick lunch, just that's the only thing over there. There's no competition. It's sweet. But if you actually want a decent chicken nugget, you're not going to the East Side.
Well, this will actually, this will actually dovetail quite nicely into our off-topic topic for William Huff. Since 1952, William Huff has provided industry-leading advertising solutions for thousands of valued clients. Their unparalleled customer service combined with decades of industry expertise and a desire to make every job the very best it could be is what they call the William Huff Advantage. Visit their website at williamhuff.com or give them a shout at 780-454-4536. This actually really works well with the discussion we were having here about McDonald's and different foods, obviously, different restaurants, fast food restaurants. Ben, what happened again this morning to you? I feel so bad for you.
Oh, thank you. I can't tell if that's sarcastic. Okay.
Very good.
So I came in today and I stopped at Tim Hortons before, and I'm a sucker for the farmer's wrap. Like, just it's maybe my favorite fast food ever. Like it's top 3 probably for me. And I haven't liked the eggs that they put into their farmer's wraps for 3 or 4 years. They used to have the old egg recipe was good. Then they changed it and it was horrible. It's been bad for the past couple years. But then they added the scrambled farmer's wrap. And I've been going back to those and I like that egg way better. So,
you do know it's the same egg.
Yes.
Okay.
But I swear it's different. There's different seasoning on it or whatever it is.
Speaking my language right now.
Yeah. See, this is
God,
like,
do we
this
have to
is-
put up another poll?
I'm with all of this.
Yes,
And
yes.
all of the eggs have been objectively gross,
Yes.
but the ones or the new ones
the new ones.
in between before the scrambled,
Yes.
by far the worst.
Yes, not even close. Not even close. So they added the new scrambled one, and I've been eating those in it. It's awesome. So I'm driving through Tim Hortons, the same one that gave me the iced coffee last week when I was on. If you were listening to the Hangout, you would know. And I asked for a scrambled farmer's wrap. They did not give me a scrambled farmer's wrap. They gave me the old egg farmer's wrap. And so I took a bite of it. I luckily didn't get egg, and I look and I see it's the old egg, and I'm like, ew, disgusting. And I unwrapped my wrap, took it out, and folded back up, threw out the egg. And I was with Matt and Jay, and they're going like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "This isn't the right egg." So
I mean, okay. Eggs and scrambled eggs are the same product.
yes,
Cooked differently, I understand. But it's the same. So I offered to just cut up your egg into little pieces.
no, it's not the same. It's not the same.
I do understand what you mean with the scramble. There's a bit of
There's
a
a
texture
seasoning
thing,
and the
there's a
texture, like,
fluffiness
yeah,
to it,
yes,
right?
yes.
And I agree. I mean, we're getting a lot of discussion about Tim Hortons. I really wish this is not the off-topic topic. Boy, are we meandering. I feel like Tim Hortons should just focus more.
Narrow it down.
The day that Tim Hortons brought pizzas into the lineup,
but-
I said,
it's like, what are we doing?
I know they're not bad,
They're
Brendan,
not bad.
but I said you've gone too far, Tim.
Yeah. Who do you think you are?
Yeah, it's-
Like that should be called Tim, not Don. Like,
Well,
Tim,
just
Tim
Tim's.
Hortons, Timmy's,
Singular
Timmy's,
Tim.
Timmy Ho's,
Just-
Tim's.
Tim's.
Hey, I'm running to Tim's. Hey, anybody need something from Timmy's?
Yeah.
That's, that makes sense. I feel like their menu's gotten out of hand.
I agree.
Yeah.
I actually watched a big YouTube video about that. And it was about 20 minutes long, and they went into the corporate world and how it's sold and this and that. There's reasons behind it. But
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I understand
don't
they want to
agree.
have, they were just a breakfast spot,
Yeah.
right? That was what they were
Yes.
known for.
Now
then
they're
do
trying to.
your soups and sandwiches.
Yeah.
And leave it at lunch.
Yeah.
Just do that. And then have the place, the old timer place, where you can go and have a coffee and a donut at 4:00.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But the
They don't
everything
even,
else.
they don't allow farmers wraps past 3:00. They stopped making eggs and sausage and bacon and stuff.
do they?
Yeah, they shut it down. I've tried ordering a farmer's wrap past 4:00, and they say nope. Yeah, it's a big piss off.
This is great. But the off-topic topic is, I don't know, Danny, if I would classify that as an odd food request, what you did there. I think it's quite
I have
normal.
plenty. I have
But
plenty.
what is your odd food request? That is the off-topic topic brought to you by William Huff. A reminder, you can send in your weird food requests to the River Cree Resort and Casino text line at 780-218-9999. I am not a picky eater. However, if I'm ordering pizza, whether it be online or at a restaurant, you can ask Mr. Matthew Awanek, who I've had several pizzas with. We eat together a lot, more than I eat with anybody else here because we do the pre and post game.
Right.
Is I like my pizzas well done. If I'm ordering a pizza from, it don't matter where it's from, I ask for them to make it well done. I want the cheese on top to have that brown crust to it. You know, where it's bubbling and it's spiking up and it's melting. And
Dare I say it's a little black?
I'd rather it be a tiny bit charred than undercooked.
Yep.
Like nothing's worse than floppy, gooey, like almost pizza that you're wondering if the dough's even cooked.
Yep.
Like give it to me straight. And even chicken wings. I want those things well done. I like my chicken wings. Give them a little extra in the fryer or on the oven, whatever. Burn them a bit. Char them up. That's the weirdest I would get. Sobe Kirk says, I always prefer my Caesar without the rimmer. Just sprinkle a bit into the food. Not a food but kind of a food.
Yeah.
Baptized Big Uke agrees. Well done pizza is lovely.
He also said, I also feel odd when I ask for a teen burger, no pickle or onion, and then order onion rings on the side. I'm the exact same way.
Well, once again, it's a texture thing.
It is.
And onion rings at A&W play. They play hard.
They absolutely play.
They play in the mud.
Yep.
I mean, those are elite onion
in the
rings.
trenches.
Yes.
Nick Anderson knows about the trenches. That's
okay. Exactly. Well, we're gonna ask Nick Anderson his. Oh wow, this is one that's really going. Ben, you said that you have a few. What would be some of your more specialized?
Well, so I mean, I'm not a spice guy. Zero tolerance to spice.
How do you say? I've heard you say this before.
I find salsa spicy at times.
There was a time when you first started working here that you went through ounces of lemon pepper a day.
Yeah.
On your chicken.
Yeah.
Ounces, folks.
I still do.
Like, so you like spice?
That's not spice.
That's lemon and pepper.
Well, yeah, okay, no, I'm talking like heat though. Like
the pepper's hot.
Not really. No, it's like that's baby food.
You might be up there with one of the weirdest, most psychotic food palates out there. Up there right with Dustin Nielsen.
No, yeah, I've always related to Dusty when it comes to food takes. Not all the way, but close. But I find Chipotle sauce really spicy. That's the highest I go.
See, I don't like Chipotle. I don't like the taste of Chipotle. It smells burnt to me.
So good.
Or tastes burnt to me.
I mean, listen, so when I order from BP's, especially specifically 170th, when I was there for pre and post games and stuff, or anytime I'm just at BP's, I can't do their cactus cuts.
Oh, I love those.
I can't do it.
You find them too spicy.
Way too spicy. My mouth's on fire when I eat them. So I try to
there are salsas that you can get that are very mild.
But it's not the sauce; it's how they cook them, because they cook them in
right, the cactus cut.
Yeah, they cook them in some type of
spicy oil, something like that.
So I swap those up for fries, and even then, those are hot, really, really hot. I mean, I have a bunch. They're not coming to me, but like, you name any sort of dish or type of food, I probably have something ridiculous about it. Like tacos.
Now this is interesting. Expozozu's blowing my mind. Wouldn't be the first time. He says, I always try to get some sort of white meat from KFC, Popeyes, etc. And then he says, at KFC, they charge more for white meat. And that's a great question. Like, why? It's coming from the same bird.
Yeah, what?
Swiss Chalet's the same thing. I just had a...
That's such a racket.
It was an extra $3 to get white meat or something.
Why?
I don't know.
We should bring in a chicken and I'll dissect it on the show.
Yeah.
And we'll get to the bottom of ounces per ounce. Because that would then imply that there's a shortage of white meat.
You would think.
But the white meat is the whole breast.
Maybe more popular.
So that's a racket. Gosh darn. Keep them coming. Spice is not heat. It never has been. That's from James Barrels. This is true. Like El Presidente says, my girlfriend says wasabi is not hot, but pepper is. So my wife thinks that Frank's Red Hot is the hottest sauce going. Frank's. But she eats sriracha. Like
Really?
she eats it on her eggs. She eats it on her sriracha. Like, I don't get that. To me, that sriracha is far hotter than Frank's.
Yeah.
But everybody has their own palate. Penner's Pancakes shouting out Memphis Blues in Sherwood Park. I've been there. Very good.
I guess, I mean, I used to be at Subway. I used to be a pizza sub, nothing on it outside of the meat and cheese.
No, that's okay. That's a kid thing.
No, I did that till like a year and a half ago.
What do you get on your pizza sub now, Ben?
I don't get any pizza subs now.
Oh,
I
you've graduated.
get the teriyaki chicken.
Oh,
with,
yeah, you have. Sauce Master.
Yeah, with the chipotle sauce and the lettuce and the cheese. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to revisit this after the break. We've got lots coming in here. This is fantastic. You are listening to the Reid Wilkins Show right here on Edmonton Sports Talk. My name's Jay Milne. This is Ben Thomson. Brett and Eric, take it away.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day IL with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. First pitch goes at 5. Max Scherzer throwing for the Birds. Standings-wise, Minnesota and Houston lead Toronto in the American League. The Twins are 2 games back of the Guardians as Minnesota plays the Athletics tonight. Meanwhile, the Astros are half game back with a date against the Yankees. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the 2 top players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. Across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 seasons in the National League. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points for the Penguins. This sports update is brought to you by Paramount Flooring. Edmonton's expecting some changes this offseason, and I'm talking about your flooring. Paramount Flooring brings over 30 years of trusted service and expert installation. Visit their showroom, open 7 days a week, or online at paramountflooring.ca. More nonsense after the break. My name is Brendan Eric, and you're up to date.
2 guys and a goalie.
What was your favorite thing about doing 2 guys and a goalie?
You know what? My favorite thing was just hanging out with you guys. And I'll say that.
Damn it, Cash,
true.
you're going to make me cry.
No, but it's true. It's true. It's just, it was, as I said before, you know, you're hanging out with friends, you're having fun, you're talking about sports, you're meeting people where they're at, and through some crazy time, just always brought me joy.
2 guys and a goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
We have what you're looking for. GD Liquidators is Edmonton's one-stop shop for new and used warehouse, office, and industrial items since 1987. You'll find what you want when you want it. Give us a call, visit us in store, or check out the monthly auctions at gdliquidators.com. 100% Canadian owned and operated. We have what you are looking for. GD Liquidators.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including country music legend Lori Morgan, September 4th.
Except for Monday, which was
She's a Grammy nominee and a CMA Award winner with over a dozen top 10 hits.
part of no, don't you want?
Lori Morgan live at the River Cree September 4th. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
GCL Diesel has been serving oil country since 1972. From diesel cars to SUVs to pickups. From farm tractors to school buses to a big rig. From diesel generators to forklifts, GCL can test, troubleshoot, and repair all diesel fuel system components. Whether it's injectors, pumps, turbos, filters, or additive, GCL has the parts you need to keep your diesel running the way it should. For genuine diesel parts at wholesale prices, visit GCL Diesel in the West End or online at gcldiesel.com. GCL Diesel. Diesel understood.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said, great job. Happy hour. Your boss said, per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. My name's Jay Milne. This is Ben Thomson filling in for the one and only Reid Wilkins, who will be back next week. You know, Ben, sometimes the off-topic topic, you just hit a chord. And boy, oh boy, have we hit a chord. So we're going to, what is your odd food request / what is your fast food hacks? I know Mex said that McDonald's barbecue sauce is a better dip for their fries than ketchup.
Ooh. Interesting.
Jasmine says, Don's, it's Mickey D's, yo.
All right, Jasmine.
In Taco Bell, I always get the cinnamon twist with a side of sour cream.
Whoa.
When you dip it in, it tastes like cheesecake. Huh.
Interesting.
Over in the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999, Seahawk Paul, why is it that they charge you for 2 separate chicken wings when it comes from one wing?
Ooh.
Right?
This is a money scheme.
Like, it is. Like, if they give you a full wing.
Right.
Man, we're getting screwed left, right, and center. It's food business. Hey? I mean, come on.
What a joke.
It is. I mean, that's just the way it's always been.
Yeah.
Flats and drums. Right?
Flats guy.
Do you ever order just like, would you say, hey, can you? I've never had the balls to do that.
Was this yesterday's show or was that
somebody's wife does that?
Yeah, someone's wife does it. It was Dean Millard on the Hangout on Friday. That's
if they're
ballsy.
if they're doing it, good for you.
Yeah.
You've got a good hookup. You're at a good restaurant.
Right. It was BP's.
Have you guys seen the movie Waiting?
No.
Okay. I don't screw with any of that stuff.
Yeah.
There's people in the kitchen that you can't see, and they can't see you either.
Yeah.
You want to treat them with the utmost
that's exactly
respect.
what Matt was saying too.
Any extra work that they have to do.
Probably. Yeah, I don't know. I can eat a drum wing. Like I don't have a problem doing that. I prefer flats, but a drum's fine.
Tom Dixon's mustache. I used to go to Taco Bell and order the Taco Supreme with no sour cream until I learned I paid an extra bucket of taco and what made it supreme was tomatoes and sour cream. So I used to pay an extra $1 for 6 tomatoes.
Wow.
Now it's just back to the normal tacos. Alicia Hemming says it's because they changed from powdered eggs to real eggs.
That would make sense.
That's what your fast food, your breakfast sandwich.
They changed from powdered eggs to real eggs. So the real eggs taste gross. Like I wonder if she's talking about because I used to like the eggs and then they changed the recipe and it was bad. But then now I like the scrambled eggs now.
Deaky Spark says Ben and Dustin have the palate like my 6-year-old.
Heard that before. No, I am the child. Actually, one of my best friends is pretty damn close to me too. That's
what I say. This whole Don's thing, this whole picky eating. We're screwed.
No, this is all
next generation.
Dusty's
screwed,
your guys' age, and he's got it. Like this is.
Hey, and there was one of him. There's multiples of you.
Well, yeah, we'll grow out of it.
You freaks.
We'll grow out of it. Like my buddy doesn't like beer or coffee.
Well, a lot of young kids don't drink as much. Like that's totally. Hey, that good for them. It's poison.
No, he drinks probably more than I don't know, just as much as me. He just doesn't like beer.
Okay,
he doesn't like the taste. He's a rum and coke guy.
This is good. BR Montenegro, Waiting is Tube Socks' favorite movie. I'm not surprised. If you haven't watched Waiting, watch it. It's Ryan Reynolds, like Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, really?
Young versions of them.
Oh, wow.
What? What am I thinking? Oh, I'm thinking Office Space. Anna Faris is in Waiting. Yeah. NFL training camps are well underway. I'm sure there's been a lot of fantasy football drafts going along. I don't know that anybody's drafted this man, but 33-year-old Odell Beckham Jr. is back at Giants training camp.
Yeah, he is.
Can you believe that? I mean, do you remember The Catch?
Oh.
Or is that just lore?
I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Did you guys, growing up, have something you would like do in a regular day basis and like you would name it after a guy? So like growing up for us, Brandon, I'm sure this is right up our alley. If you throw something in the trash can, you say Kobe. And if you catch something, OBJ me.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it changed. It was the catch of all catches for... I mean, it still goes down as one of the top catches in NFL history. OBJ's at camp. This is footage from him, I believe it's earlier today, resurrecting his one-handed skills. He runs a crosser in the back. Like, absolutely no need to do that.
I
could have caught that with two hands.
Well, yes.
However, he's OBJ.
He is OBJ.
He's trying to make the active roster.
I'm surprised the guy hasn't retired yet. But
I mean, he looked good. He looked good in the preseason game. He juked a couple guys out.
I saw a clip.
He's 33 years old.
I saw a clip the other day where he did he caught a ball on an out route and juked a couple guys and got a first down, and it was the exact same move he did 10 years ago or whatever with the Giants. Like it was the exact same. It was like, oh my God, he's back. I mean, I was a big fan of OBJ, like little kid. Just he had the swagger to him, like the star wide receiver, catch one hand and all that. Like, I think it'd be fun to see him have a kind of resurgence in his career and become a starter.
Yeah, it would. I mean, it's just is he good? Is he gonna? He's not gonna start. That's a young man's game.
It is. It totally is.
And a big scare today. Jamar Chase went down at practice at Bengals practice in Cincinnati, and then videos came out of him walking it off. It looks like he just jammed his knee a bit, or maybe hyperextended it slightly.
Yeah, he had a press conference.
Okay,
said I'm fine. Said he hyperextended it.
Okay,
and he said he's all good. He said
that's good.
They have a game tomorrow. And he's saying that like he has no problem playing it. He said he wanted to continue the practice. Coaches said, "Hey, let's just take the rest of practice off."
Okay, good, because you want to have the best players in there. All right. Portions of this hour are brought to you by Commonwealth Stadium, where Guns N' Roses tomorrow, August 26th, is happening. We're going to qualify 2 more people right now, and that'll get us to our 6 qualifiers. So far, who's qualified? Nolan from St. Albert, Scott on a hotel balcony in Beaumont, Costura, and Craig Fisher. So we're going to qualify 2 more people right now. I'm going to read you a trivia question. The first 2 correct answers. If you've already qualified, you cannot qualify again. Okay? And then what's going to happen later in the show, right around the second last segment, around 5:30, we're going to give away a pair of tickets to tomorrow night's show, AC/DC, live at Commonwealth Stadium. Here is the trivia question. You must text it in to the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. What fast food chain did Axl Rose famously manage before moving to Los Angeles? What fast food chain did Axl Rose famously manage before moving to Los Angeles? Send in your correct answer to 780-218-9999. The first 2 correct guesses qualify for your chance to win a pair of tickets to Guns N' Roses tomorrow at Commonwealth Stadium. All right, coming right after the break, Jays play of the day. We've got a Blue Jays play. I like what the Blue Jays are putting together. So the Royals they're on a heater. So what? So are the Blue Jays. Blue Jays are playing really good baseball right now, and I've got something to add to that, which is already stacked with Blue Jays plays for today. And then we're going to talk about the Oilers' nuclear situation.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Should they play Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid together? We're going to find out after the break. Brendan, take it away.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day IL with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Mad Max takes the ball for the Bluebirds while Seth Lugo tosses for the Royals. First pitch at 5 o'clock. Standings-wise, the Jays are 2 games back of the Guardians with both the Astros and Twins sitting in between. Elsewhere around the Bigs, the Rays are in Motown to take on the Tigers. Miami hosts the Bo Sox, and the Rockies see the Nats in the capital. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. Across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the National League. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points for the Penguins. This sports update is brought to you by Say the Reid Sport Medicine. Connor McDavid has a team of specialists, and you've got a bag of frozen peas. At Say the Reid Sport Medicine, get the same locker room approach trusted by the best in the game. Call 780-460-9977 or visit their website at saythereidsportmed.ca to book an appointment today. As mentioned, Connor McDavid with his buddy Leon Draisaitl going nuclear after the break. My name is Brendan Eric, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream.
I see Shea is more of a replacement for Kulak than Nurse. Is that wrong?
He's smaller than both of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like he's not going to be like he's a smart. Like I think Brett Kulak, he was smart. He could get around. He was a good skater.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty well. Like, yeah, I think that's right on par. Maybe a little bit better offensively.
The Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Back to school? Really? Yay!
Really. As things settle back into a school routine in your home, you may need extra space. Sentinel Storage is here to help with a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including country music legend Lori Morgan, September 4th.
Except for Monday, which was
She's a Grammy nominee and a CMA Award winner with over a dozen top 10 hits.
part of no, don't you want?
Lori Morgan live at the River Cree September 4th. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Somewhere, someone is sitting on a patio that is literally part of the parking lot. They're hot, uncomfortable, and bored. Do not be that person. The Canadian Brewhouse has a rooftop, real turf, misters, fire tables, patio games, big screens, and zero reason to be bored. This summer, your standards are higher than a parking lot, and you know it. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
Looking for flooring? Paramount Flooring has it all. Sales, service, and expert installation with options for every style and budget. Open 7 days a week. We've got you covered. Quick delivery and in-stock deals. Plus, EST listeners get 10% off. Visit ParamountFlooring.ca today.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. This is Jay Milne alongside Ben Thomson. Trivia question. Which fast food chain did Axl Rose famously manage before moving to Los Angeles? Ben, we have yet to get a correct answer.
Oh! All it takes is a Google search.
Which fast food chain did Axl Rose famously manage before moving to Los Angeles? I'll give you a clue. They're in Edmonton. They're in Sherwood Park.
They're in Sherwood Park.
They are.
Just Sherwood Park?
No,
Edmonton.
St. Albert.
Oh.
Does Camrose have a DQ?
Did you mean to do that?
Sure.
They do, yes.
Okay. What fast food chain did Axl Rose famously manage before moving to Los Angeles? Might be DQ.
It might be. Yeah, he could be throwing you off right now.
Could be. Or you could try. 780-218-9999 for your chance to qualify to win a pair of tickets to Guns N' Roses. I apologize if before the break I said AC/DC. I've been doing it all day, right? I just can't get Guns N' Roses, AC/DC. They're both in my head. It is Guns N' Roses. It is tomorrow night at the one and only Commonwealth Stadium. So send in your answer. All right. Brendan, it's time for Jay's Play of the Day, which is brought to you by our good friends at Play Alberta. Visit playalberta.ca/EST for more details. But when you bet with Play Alberta, you give back to Alberta. That's because it's the only app in the province that puts all revenue directly back into supporting programs and services that Albertans rely on every day. So next time you place a wager on your favorite team, know that you're also making a difference across the province through Alberta's General Revenue Fund. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 years of age or older to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
It's Jay, it's Play, he's Jay, it's today. It's Jay's Play of the Day. It's Jay's Play of the Day. Jay's Play of the Day.
So how do we do yesterday?
Brendan, I think, 4 of the 7 games hit?
4.5. Because one went to the 12th.
That's over half.
Yeah.
I was watching it.
And then the Reds got waxed by the Giants. Yeah, that wasn't a good call.
But you had the Mariners.
Yep.
That was a bit of a pull.
That was just a gut feeling right there.
Yeah. Good for you. I was watching and I'm like, you know what? That's not bad. Like 4 of 7 and one was close.
Yes.
So
not great.
But
definitely going to win. Horseshoes and hand grenades, right?
Mm-hmm. I like that. That's a good saying. Jay's Play of the Day, of course, brought to you by Play Alberta. Head on over to playalberta.ca, click on sports, click on EST specials, and you will see Jay's Play of the Day. I decided to get involved with the Blue Jays. So you have until 5:05 to get on this one. There's a few different plays. Anytime Max Scherzer takes the mound, I'm taking the over. Look, Scherzer, I get it. He's a gamer.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean it's worked for me, Benny. He's no Dylan Cease, I'll tell you that. I would have been taking strikeouts today.
Yeah.
So Scherzer's on the mound. So it's Blue Jays money line. I still think the Blue Jays are going to win. I think they're going to sweep this series.
It's the over.
Well, sorry, this is a 4-game set, isn't it?
It's a Q.
Or no, they play, I think, back-to-back series. That's what it is.
Yeah, it is it's a back-to-back series with the Mariners.
So this is, I mean, these are games that they gotta win these games. If they want to stay on pace, if they want to try and move up and solidify a bit of a spot with the wild card race, these are two lesser opponents that they should be able to win. They're at home, so that's got to count for something. So the Blue Jays to win over 8.5 runs, that is boosted to plus 240. PlayAlberta.ca. Click on sports, click on EST specials, and you will find that special there. All right, Benny, we've got to do this. This is the oil understood for GCL Diesel. Providers of the best diesel engine components around, from turbochargers to injectors, fuel pumps to sensors. They are the critical engine component experts. Proud to serve Edmonton and Northern Alberta area for over 50 years, and now a partner of Edmonton Sports Talk and the Reid Wilkins Show. GCL Diesel. Diesel. Understood. Happy to report that Cam from GCL Diesel was in today. He had a meeting here with Dustin and myself, and GCL Diesel is back on board, everybody.
Come on. Well done.
Dun, da, da, da.
Yes, very excited. Cam Kish from GCL Diesel drove the sweetest, most beautiful vehicle I've seen in a while.
Really?
And he had, so this was an Audi R6 wagon.
Oh, okay.
So to me, that is the coolest thing. When you take a just a dynamic sports car. Like Audi has some of the best sports car capabilities out there.
Yeah.
And you throw a wagon on it.
Yeah.
It's like, and you know what the license plate said?
Cam.
Swaggin'. Come on.
Swaggin' wagon.
The swaggin' wagon? Gosh, I love Cam. So yes, very, very happy to have Cam and the GCL Diesel team back on with Edmonton Sports Talk. I don't know if I've screwed up here, but the answer I saw. Well, whatever. I looked it up. It said this was the answer. Axl Rose that said was a manager at Dairy Queen.
Okay. Is it not correlating?
You know what, Ben? Maybe not. Old Gil and El Presidente. You have both qualified.
Hey. Well done.
And yeah, so we will give those tickets away. We're going to spin the wheel. We're going to get Brundon to put up some sort of a wheel on the screen there. He's looking at me with a puzzled face, saying, I don't think I could do this. And we are going to draw the tickets or draw the names for whoever is going to win a pair of tickets tomorrow night.
Beauty.
Guns N' Roses, Commonwealth Stadium. All right. Oil understood for GCL Diesel. This has been, okay, first of all, are you pro nuclear option or anti-nuclear option? Even like last year, the year prior, situationally.
I'm the Rihanna album.
Say that again.
I'm the Rihanna album.
That means nothing to me. What's that mean?
Anti.
Is that her album was
2016.
Named Anti. Okay.
Anti.
You learn something new every day.
Yep. Fantastic album. No, I'm not a fan of it. In certain situations, when they're not on the penalty kill and they're the first guys out there, I'd have no problem loading up for the first shift after a penalty kill. I have no problem with them pairing them up late in the game to try to tie it. I have no problem with them playing together on the power play. I have no problem with them playing in the final 30 seconds or a minute of a period. No problem. But on a regular shift-by-shift basis, to me, they are best when they are separated. I understand like there's been this notion this offseason about like, oh, if you want to get everyone involved, maybe you play them together so that there's more minutes to be spread out amongst everyone else, which to me, I find ridiculous. You never saw Pittsburgh have those problems when it was Crosby and Malkin as a 1-2 punch. They played together for a little bit, but ultimately they decided to split them up. And I think that's the best decision for this Oilers team too. To me, like you don't have like there's no other team in the NHL that has a 1-2 punch forward group wise than the Oilers. And so when you throw McDavid out there and they spend a minute trying to shut down the best player in the world, and you throw Draisaitl after, to me there's I think it's just a way better attack to go two guys. And then if you pair McDavid and Draisaitl together, okay, let's say you throw Savoy there on the top line just to spread it out a little bit. That second line of Nuge, Hyman, and Podkolzin is a decent second line, but to me, there's no play driver on that second line. They're a solid second line, but I don't expect that line to produce very often. Like, I don't think it holds up against other teams' second lines. Zach Hyman's a very, very good player, and when he's healthy, I expect him to get 30 goals this year. But he does that because he plays really well with Connor McDavid. So let's say you throw him up on that top line. Then it's Savoy. And I'm a huge fan of Savoy. Like you listen to pre and post game show, you would know I'm a huge fan of Matt Savoy. But again, though, I think he needs a play driver with him. Nuge needs a play driver with him. I think Podkolzin's great, but again, he works best with Draisaitl. So I think what's best for this team is you split them up. I don't know if they're going to do that. There are guys that are a lot closer to that organization than I am that have talked about how they think they're going to go nuclear. They go nuclear. I won't love it, but who knows? I'm not the head coach.
Does it change? Like, I mean, the simple fact is that they're both centers.
Yes.
And you want Leon Draisaitl taking as many draws as you can,
yeah,
right?
He's a fantastic centerman.
Like, isn't he one of the better?
He's one of the better guys on draws. Yes.
And McDavid would be considered average in the dot.
Average. He's an average guy on the dot.
Right.
Yeah, that plays a role in it too. Nuge can take draws too, but it's again he's getting up there in age, and I don't see him as a play driver anymore. I really don't. I don't think he can hold his weight on a second line center role.
Now, what do you think of this, Ben? Because when they go nuclear, yes, that's the best line in hockey. Would you not say? The forward line?
What, sorry?
When they go nuclear. I mean, you have Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl.
Well, yes.
That's the best line in hockey.
Well, yeah.
But what if what we've been talking about for the past, ever since Mike Babcock was hired and said, Leon Draisaitl, we want to be coach. We want you to be a hard ass on us.
Yes.
What if that turns them more into leaders and they can drive their own line?
Yeah, maybe. Totally.
With leading by example.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Would that make a big difference?
We had a great discussion yesterday on EST Afternoons about how, Leon Draisaitl isn't the type of guy to forecheck and create loose pucks and turnovers and all that. Like, he gets his winger to do that, Podkolzin, who's very good at it. And what the Draisaitl's role is that he basically goes in, he lets Podkolzin go get the puck for him. Podkolzin goes, does his job, get him the puck, and then he goes, okay, go get open. No, I'll find you. And that's how he is. And he's fantastic at doing that. But I think leading by example would be awesome for this team. And so, yes, spreading them out, being able to lead by example would be great. But
the other thing too is if you do go nuclear, then I think that forces somebody up the lineup that maybe shouldn't be there.
Right. Nugent Hopkins to me.
Nuge.
I have no problem with Nuge playing top 6 minutes. I have no problem with that. Is to me, he needs one of McDavid or Draisaitl. There are not guys. The only guy, Podkolzin's solid, but again, he works best with Draisaitl. Hyman is a great hockey player, fantastic hockey player, but he works best with McDavid.
But you look at that third line, the way, and this is all to be, of course, figured out, but right now, the way that it is listed, they've got McDavid between Hyman and Howard.
I'd be shocked if that's
I would be shocked if Ike Howard is there.
Yeah.
Would you see Savoy being there?
I think their top line to start the year, it'll be Hyman, McDavid, Savoy.
Then Draisaitl, Podkolzin.
That's where you can go Howard or Kapanen. I think it'll be Kapanen.
Right. And then if Howard's into the bottom,
I think
bottom half, I don't think he plays there.
Yeah. To me, a third line role for him is probably what's best, I think.
But if you go nuclear, then you can probably fit Howard in on the second line.
Probably. Yeah.
With Hyman and Draisaitl.
Yep.
Then you're pushing Podkolzin down, who, by his play last year, deserves to be in the top 6.
He absolutely does. He's worked his way to that point now.
Absolutely. Why would you have him regress?
Right. Mex Mazuza says in the Nash chat, my broken record take is that putting McDavid and Draisaitl in the same line actually gives them the bottom nine more minutes. It's just that the bottom 9 has to do something with those added minutes. Exactly. I totally agree. Yes, you can put those guys nuclear and have that line and create more minutes to be dispersed amongst the bottom 9. It's just about if they're good enough to hold up that role that they're giving. And that's why I worry about that second line. If Nugent Hopkins is the center of that second line, I think that second line will crumble a little bit. I don't think it can hold up its weight against the top teams in the NHL.
Sobe Kirk says, I can't believe we stopped talking about food preferences. What is this? The oil stream? Don't worry, we'll get back into it. We've got a very special guest coming up right after the break. The Canada Senior Women's Flag Football Team won the World Championship in Dusseldorf, Germany. Sam Hopkins played a part in that. She's going to join us up here for the Oil Country Towing Video Hotline. But first, we're going to hear from our partners and Brett and Eric.
The Lock Shop.
I'm still very optimistic about the Blue Jays, much like their previous series, which they have been consistently winning. They've been getting off to a good start. They've been winning early, like the Red Sox series, the Rays series. They've been jumping out. Although, to your point, of all the time to play the Royals this year, it's sort of crazy that they have rattled off this 8-game winning streak.
The Lock Shop, weekday mornings at 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
You've always known GCL Diesel as the experts in diesel fuel systems, but did you know that GCL is also your source for turbochargers and turbo repair? As a turbo supplier for Garrett, Borg Warner, and Holset, GCL can provide genuine original equipment turbos at wholesale prices. Whether it's diesel, gas, natural gas, or performance, we can provide you with the turbo or custom repair you require. Turbo questions? We've got turbo answers. Visit us in the West End or online at GCLDiesel.com. GCL Diesel, turbochargers, understood.
Looking for a delicious meal without the hassle? Head to Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park, your home of the game day meal. From handcrafted fresh pasta with rich homemade sauces to ready-to-heat family meals, Pasta Pantry brings authentic Italian flavor straight to your table. For over 30 years, Pasta Pantry has served hot, delicious comfort food made right in our kitchen. We do it fast so you can slow down. Visit Pasta Pantry in Sherwood Park today and taste the difference fresh makes. Pasta Pantry, real food, real fast, real good.
The second half is yours. Bring the energy and walk in your seat with our new 5-game season pass, because the best way to experience Elks football is being there when it happens. For every tackle, every catch, every touchdown. Plus, every pass comes with a $25 voucher, so you're covered before you even take your seat. Half season, full energy. Get your season pass at goelks.com. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
You've heard the name, but what does it mean? For over 66 years, William Huff Advertising has supplied signage from screen printing to digital to LED with design, production, and install in-house. It's a one-stop shop for all your signage needs. Edmonton owned and operated, William Huff has been trusted by the biggest companies and teams in the City of Champions and many others across the country to do the job. If you're looking for a way to get the word out about your company or event, they are the answer. Go to www.williamhuff.com. Their results speak for themselves.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day injured list with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Thad Max takes the ball for the Bluebirds, while Seth Lugo tosses for the Royals. First pitch at 5:07. Standings-wise, the Jays are 2 games back of the Guardians, with the Astros and the Twins sitting in between them. Elsewhere around the Bigs, the Astros, they're in the Bronx to play the Pinstripes. In Queens, the Mets host the Brewers, and then Braves go up against the Angels. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour. Starting 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the 2 top players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. And across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the league. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points for the Penguins. Hour 2 with Sam Hopkins starts right now.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show, right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. My name's Jay Milne, alongside guest co-host Ben Thomson. We got Brendan Eric as our technical producer, and we're going to jump to the Oil Country Towing Video Hotline, Edmonton's most trusted 24/7 roadside rescue team. Fast, safe, and reliable for over 15 years. Whether it's game day or a snowstorm, we work as hard as your favorite team to get you going. Call 780-986-6088 for all your towing needs. And with that, we bring in Sam Hopkins, who is a member of the Canadian Senior Women's Flag Football Team, who just competed at the World Championships in Dusseldorf. Sam, welcome to the Reid Wilkins Show. You got Jay and Ben. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Well, we're doing great. Now, earlier in August, 16 teams landed in Dusseldorf on the women's side to take part in the World Championships, and Canada won. Just tell us, what was that like? What was that experience like?
I honestly sometimes don't even have words for it. I think to see the sport have grown so much in the last couple of years, I started playing flag and I had absolutely no idea that one day I'd be traveling internationally to compete, and then to win it on the world stage, I think is just a testament to all the hard work that we've put in over the summer.
Now, flag football, I mean, I know it's blown up. Certainly here in Edmonton, there's 2 or 3 leagues now. Both my youngest daughters play flag football. It's growing, it's booming. And it's now an Olympic sport, of which Team Canada qualified for that win at the World Championship. But I want to pull it back a bit, Sam. You must have been playing flag football for most of your life, or how did you discover flag football?
I actually started playing flag on a whim at Western University. It's kind of like a tradition that when you're in residence, you play like a 7v7 flag league. And so I joined that, had a lot of fun. And I'd kind of heard these like rumors or like whispers about this like women's or Western women's flag team, but they kind of like, I don't know, they were like very mysterious at the time. And it was like, oh, like if someone plays on them, like, oh, like they're so good. But we actually weren't affiliated with Western at the time.
Okay.
But so the next year I had heard of that tryouts were happening, and I got actually convinced to go with one of my friends who I played on the team the year previous. And I tried out, made the team, because at the time, I think they only took 13 rookies the year that I played. And we were playing like a very different style than what's going to be in the Olympics. So we were playing like an 11v11 contact flag. And so I played that for a couple of years, and then 5v5 started to be introduced. And I kept playing, and then eventually Team Canada came out and we're like, hey, we're doing tryouts. So that's how I started.
Okay. So you started playing flag when you started your university education?
Yeah. I started at 18.
Okay, so not that long ago. I mean,
not that long ago, but we're starting to get there.
Okay, but I mean that's incredible. I mean, so were you an athlete prior to that? Like you must have played sports other than that, because you're originally from Calgary, right?
Yes, hometown's Calgary.
Okay, and then you went to the University of Western to pursue studies, and you fell into flag football. Like what other sports did you play, Sam?
So I was a competitive swimmer from like 8 to 14. I swam with the UFC Dinos. And then from like 14 to 18, I was playing club volleyball. But I wasn't like, I was also doing like workouts and like weightlifting and stuff on top of that. So, and the sessions were very like track focused at times. So those were like my 2 main sports. And then of course I was doing the other like kind of typical sports you do in school. But yeah, I just kind of fell into flag a little bit, and I was good at it and I excelled at it, and I just kind of kept climbing, and that's brought me here.
So then, Sam, I'll ask you, with the sports you've played, what's been the favorite one to train for?
That's actually kind of a tough one. I do love volleyball. Like I think volleyball is like a very, very fun sport. Mm-hmm. I actually really like the almost like track element to flag football, because like it's very important to be fast and it's very important to be like twitchy. So I really enjoy like the track sessions that come along with football. I'm going to say football. Even though I love volleyball, I think I'm still going to go football. I think some of the drills I prefer them.
So what position do you play for the flag football team?
So I'm a DB, more specifically corner.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right, we're talking to a real athlete here.
It's high highs and low lows. Defense is not for the weak.
Yeah, you're on an island out there. What's your style of play? Like, are you... Because what people don't really know about flag football is you can still be pretty physical, especially in one-on-one coverage. Are you guys playing a lot of man? Are you guys playing a lot of zone? Like, what do you guys normally find that works best for you?
I think it depends on the team that we're playing. If we have a team that we think is going to be played better in a zone coverage, then we kind of gear our game plans towards that. Whereas if we think that they're going to be better in man, then we play man. And we've been working a lot on our man coverage, because that is, at the end of the day, like some of the most important coverage that you can do.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah. But I think sometimes in flag also you kind of get like a hybrid, like zone and man, where it's kind of like almost like a read play, where like if they do this, then you're playing man. But if they do this, then sometimes it's like a little bit more of a zone.
And so, Sam, then I'll ask you this as well. I hope none of your opponents are watching, and you can plead the fifth if you like. What are you better at, zone or man on man coverage? What do you prefer?
I've been told that I'm a pretty decent man player.
Yeah.
I would agree. I think, we all have things that we can work on though, and like sometimes I get a bit greedy in man coverage. But I think man is probably where I perform the best in, but there's something really satisfying about doing a zone coverage and like really well splitting two players and seeing the quarterback look at you and then look off because she knows that she can't get either of the players that you're on. So I think they each have like their highs and their lows and their highlights.
So what now? Okay, with this win at the World Championships in Dusseldorf, Team Canada, the women's team qualified for the 2028 Los Angeles Olympics. But that's in 2 years. So what happens? Is it the same size roster for the World Championships as you'll use at the Olympics? And where do you stand with your availability for that Olympic squad?
So there's 2 more years until the Olympics. So based on my understanding, there's going to be 2 more rounds of selections, which is like you have tryouts, and then it kind of like whittles down the pool of players like further and further until you arrive at kind of like your top 12. And then for the Olympics, the roster is going to be 10, which is very difficult, which is also unfortunate because like even if you look at Dusseldorf, like we had 2 girls on defense go down, and when you have an offense and a defense, like people are not always specialized like for both sides of the ball. So I think having 10 is pretty tough. In terms of like where I stand, I just got to keep working. You just keep working. You hope that the coaches see something in you and they believe in you and that they believe that you are the best person for that 10-man roster.
Well, I'm assuming the playing on a World Championship roster isn't going to hurt your chances, Sam.
No, definitely not. No.
Where are you now? Are you back in Western?
Yeah, so I actually moved back to London yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you summer in Calgary? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I moved to Montreal to train for the summer.
Wow.
Okay, so that's would that be where Team Canada flag football was headquartered?
Yeah, most of the girls are from there, and then also the head coaches are from there. So it makes the most sense to base it out of Montreal. And I'm really lucky with my schooling where I have the flexibility to move over the summer. So I got the call for the opportunity and I said, don't you worry, I'll be in Montreal next week.
So, not many people get to say that they picked up a sport and were like, yeah, okay, I think I'll try it.
And then
go make Team Canada and then go win a world championship. Well, okay. Yeah. And lock down one-on-one corner coverage. I mean, Sam, what's your motivation? Like, how do you do that? Because that takes a special person to be able to, because I'm sure there wasn't always just candies and rainbows along that journey. You've had some setbacks. How do you get back up and how did you get to that point? Because it's pretty impressive.
I think I always kind of like coming from the position of underdog. So like, for example, when I first started at Western, I obviously wasn't starting because I had never played football before. And there's girls on the team that have been there for 3-4 years. And it's like, yes, I'm not starting, but I kind of like, I believe in myself that I can. And like, I love the feeling of like working my like way up and being like, no, like I'm going to work my way to like be this starter and I'm going to be this player that like you want on the field all the time. And I think it's just like an internal kind of competition with myself where it's like, let's really see how far we can go.
Well, it's an incredible story, Sam. And especially, I know how those things work. If you're from outside of Ontario or Quebec, it's next to nil for you making a squad like that. So were you one of the only Albertans on that team?
Yeah. So from the final roster, I was the only person outside of Quebec. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And then on the top, like 24, which is like our main practice roster, there was one other girl who was from Ontario.
Yeah.
Wow.
They run deep in Montreal and Quebec
They
there.
do.
So congrats to you. Now we're
Thank
going to
you.
finish up here, and thank you for being so generous with your time, and thank you for allowing all this to happen. It's great to hear these stories. We have what we do is a good partner of ours is a company called William Huff, and we do an off-topic topic to start every show.
Okay.
It created a little bit of controversy.
Okay. So
Sure. Benny, you set it up. You're the young guy.
Okay. So I'll start this off. So we were discussing on the show prior about fast food stuff, and McDonald's came up, and they were referring to nicknames for McDonald's. And I mentioned
Mickey D's. That was me.
Yeah, right. And I referred to McDonald's as Don's, which they found insane and was ridiculous. Have you heard it referred to Don's, or do you actively use it as Don's? What like?
I have absolutely heard it as Don's.
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
Thank you. That is everyone's losing their mind. We created a poll on our YouTube chat. 82% has said they've never heard it referred to as Don's. So.
And have you also done an age breakdown?
Yeah, well, that's
No.
That's exactly my
That's
point.
way too technical, Sam.
There
okay?
we go. There we go. There we go.
Well, see, I'm 44. So, I mean, I'm definitely, I mean, Ben here is 23. So a lot of our listeners would probably be, 35, 30, and my vintage, say. So I had never heard of it as Don's. I'd never heard of it as, I've always called it Mickey D's. But our off-topic topic was, do you have any odd food requests and or like fast food hacks? Like we had one of our listeners say that when he goes to Taco Bell and gets the churros, he gets sour cream. So when he dips it in it, it tastes like cheesecake. I never even would have thought of that. Sam, do you have anything, that is like your go-to detail on a fast food order or on a pizza order, something like that?
This is actually regarding Don's specifically.
Yeah, bring it on. Lay it on us.
Go.
Yeah.
When I was in Quebec, they had a buffalo poutine, and I had it once, and it honestly blew my mind. I probably got it maybe 3 or 4 times again afterwards. It's not really anything special that I do to it, but we're missing out. They honestly need to put it countrywide because it is so good. The pieces of chicken are super crispy and they're good size.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is it just is it simple as I'm thinking it? It's like a poutine with buffalo sauce on the chicken?
Buffalo sauce on the chicken, and then also they throw in red or green onions to be, to add that.
Wow.
So it's almost like a Taco Bell fries supreme, but a McDonald's poutine version of it with blowing people's minds yet again, Sam. Hey, thank you very much for joining us here. And you know what? You've got my email that if stuff's happening, if you've got a big event coming up, let us know. We'd love to keep tabs of the progress you're making because it's an incredible journey, and I'm sure you're really proud of it.
I am absolutely proud of it. So thank you guys so much for having me on. I always love talking about it because I really feel like the sport deserves so many flowers. I think it's super fun, super exciting, and it's a great way to get involved in sports.
All right. Well, thank you very much. That was Sam Hopkins joining us on the Oil Country Towing Video Hotline, member of the Canada Senior Women's Flag Team who won the World Championship in Dusseldorf. And with that victory, actually before they even made the victory, but when they qualified for the gold medal game, they had already qualified for the Olympics just by getting to the gold medal game. Win or lose, they were going to the Olympics.
Wow.
What an incredible story. She's now attending the University of Western, playing flag football out there. Gosh darn it, I wanted to ask her about, because in Canada West, they're doing a trial run.
Oh, really?
With different schools to have flag football programs going. So I didn't know if it was part of the OUA, which is the Ontario University Athletics Association. I didn't know if it's part of that because, she was saying it was more just like her, your sorority or your club or whatever that you're a part of. Really cool. I'm glad that she was able to hop on the show today. And
very happy she got to clarify that Don's is not just...
She's like Don's.
We are not crazy for saying Don's. This is a very normal thing for our age group. Very normal and not weird. The nasty chat going am I out of touch? No, it's the children who are wrong. That's what they keep saying.
Yeah, Matt Hyman says, I blame Nate the Builder. He says,
my dad had no influence on this. This was all our friends growing up. This was...
And I agree. Matt Hyman also says that you led the witness pretty well down that Don's rabbit hole.
What do you mean?
I thought you could have just presented it as
what do you refer to as
what is Don's?
What is Don's?
When I say I'm going to Don's, what am I saying?
Then she said Don's while she was talking about Don's after.
I mean, I still think she would have been able to.
As soon as I said Don's, she went, "Oh yeah." So I'm pretty confident that she knew Don's was McDonald's. Pretty damn sure. I'm sure she said that to make you feel better, Benny. Okay. That's no way. I would love to see a poll or someone go out in the streets, grab anyone that is below the age of 30 and ask them if they've heard Don's or McDonald's referred to as Don's or have you actually actively used Don's when talking about McDonald's. I guarantee you it is a much higher percentage than the people in the Nash chat are thinking.
Well, Lost Aussie sent this one into the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Good day, gents. Enjoying your shows. Should I try read this in an Australian accent?
Sure.
Good day, gents. Enjoying your shows. In Australia, McDonald's is called Macca's. They even have it on big signs. It's Macca's, not McDonald's.
That's good.
That's from Lost Aussie.
I'm sure Lost Aussie did
He's probably just like, you idiot.
He's a Canadian trying to do it Aussie.
So they call it Macca's.
Yeah, they do call it Macca's there. Yeah.
Hey, gents.
Yeah.
And Abutsky said, "Did you see this?" I don't know what you're referencing, Abutsky. He says, "I checked with one of the Edmonton's area's biggest franchise owner, McDonald's, that is, 10 restaurants, and he only recently heard of it from a Vancouver owner. So it's a regional thing, I guess."
About Don's?
I think Don's. Oh, Don's is going regional. Do they call it Don's and Camrose? Because if they call it Don's and Camrose, you can sign me up.
Don's.
I wonder if they call it Don's in Calgary.
Well, yeah, they did because Sam said she was familiar.
Yes.
Well, not exactly, but
she's at Western, though. I mean,
she said she's from Calgary.
I know, but she doesn't summer there.
No, I have buddies that from NHL gaming days and stuff. We be in parties and stuff, or just in Xbox parties. I mean, and be talking. Guys go, "All right, yeah, I'm gonna get Don's. I'll be right back." That's everyone calls it Don's in our age group. I'm telling you.
Scotty Knows says, "I knew some guys that called it Don's Bistro, so they didn't have to say they were going to slum it at McDonald's." See, I like that. Yeah. It could be slang for you to say, "Look, I don't want to tell anybody I'm going to McDonald's, but I'm actually going to McDonald's."
It's a delicacy. Okay, let's put some respect on McDonald's. It is a staple.
I don't know, man.
It's a staple, man. It has a job and it does it.
Yeah,
to the best out of any other fast food.
If
at
I'm
least
forced,
consistently.
Yeah, if I'm forced into fast food, it's not making the top 3.
What's above it?
Dairy Queen would probably be up there.
Interesting.
Yeah, they've got a really good cheeseburger, just a plain cheeseburger.
I think McDonald's burger's better, but I can respect
it.
That.
It seems to be cooked real.
Seems that way.
Seems that way. I mean, a Wendy's Junior Bacon Cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's the best burger. That's the best burger in fast food.
And then how can we forget A&W? I mean, tell me a teen burger ain't the best burger.
I've had some bad A&W.
Really?
I've had some bad A&W in my time.
All right, we've got to get out. When we get back, I'm going to put on I'm going to bring in my crystal ball. I'll have to find something here that resembles a crystal ball. I'm going to tell you how the West Division is going to end in the CFL. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. And don't forget, at 5 o'clock, Nick Anderson, Elks linebacker, is going to be joining us in studio in lieu of the Mark Killam Show. Hey, we got Nick Anderson in studio. That's pretty dang good. But first, Brendan Eric, take it away.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day IL with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Bad Max is on the bump for the Jays, while Seth Lugo toes the rubber for the Royals. First pitch goes at 5:07. Standings-wise, the Jays are 2 games back of the Guardians, with the Astros and Twins sitting in between. Elsewhere on the Bigs, the Rays are in Motown to take on the Tigers. Miami hosts the Bo Sox, and the Rockies see the Nats in the capital. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason starting in 28. The top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. Across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the league. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points for the Penguins. This sports update is brought to you by Windsor Plywood Leduc, locally owned and operated, serving Leduc and the surrounding area for over 30 years. Windsor Plywood has doors, flooring, baseboards, and of course, plywood. Go see the knowledgeable staff today at Windsor Plywood Leduc. Jay looks into his crystal ball after the break. My name is Brendan Eric, and you're up to date.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric.
Marshall Ferguson, CFL on TSN.
I mean, heck, guys, I was covering the Philpott Bowl last week. During the pregame introductions, they're like, number 85, Jalen Philpott, and the crowd popped. Like, with my headset on, and I took my headset off, I'm like, oh my God, did they just actually, like, lose their minds in a pregame introduction? That never happens in the CFL. So, homegrown heroes, to me, the Alouettes have probably got 2 of the top 5 when it comes to Tyson and Davis Alexander right now. It's just the reality.
The Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric. Weekday mornings, 6 to 9. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense. At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
When gambling, set a budget before you play. Stay informed and visit GameSenseAB.ca to learn how. Remember, if you gamble, use your game sense.
Celebrate 50 years of the Toronto Blue Jays with Sentinel Storage. Enter for your chance to win the ultimate Jays collection of memorabilia. Visit bluejays.com/Sentinel Storage contest to enter and see full contest rules. Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Since 1952, William Huff has been the heartbeat of Edmonton's advertising world. From humble beginnings to a citywide powerhouse, we've been the go-to for signage from print to design and installation. Partnering with Edmonton's top sports franchises and major events, we've helped shape the city's global reputation. Our secret? Unmatched customer service, decades of experience, and a passion for excellence we call the William Huff Advantage. Visit us online at williamhuff.com.
Don's, McDonald's, Mickey D's. You know, a lot of people are texting into the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Rotten Ronnie's is giving... Well, it's not giving Don's a run for its money. It's in fact, it's pummeling it.
Well, like I don't doubt that. I'm telling you right now, if you're wanting to know what the age group, if you want to know what the kids are saying McDonald's is, it's Don's. And we proved that with Sam. My
McDonald's hack would have been to order McChicken sauce with my French fries. Like, I find dipping your French fries in McDonald's or in McChicken sauce is superior to ketchup.
Really?
Yeah.
Never tried McChicken sauce with.
It's good. I think it's just mayonnaise.
Yeah, probably. I do what sauce is to die for, though. Raising Cane sauce.
I've heard of this Raising Cane's.
Oh my God, my dad thinks it's overrated, but man, is this sauce.
Is it only in the U.S.?
Only in the U.S. Only in like Western, or not Western. It's only in a few spots in the U.S. It's like not huge. But it's like the restaurant is huge in the States, but it's not, doesn't have a whole lot of locations.
And it's got a to die for chicken sauce.
In my opinion, I had it in Arizona when I was there in February for the first time, and I fell in love with it. And so when I was in Idaho over 2 weekends ago, last weekend, I hit Raising Cane's twice. Had to get my fix. Is that good? Chicken's really good. Fries are good.
You know what you should do? If you really think it's that good, that would be a lovely Christmas gift for somebody around this office.
I'm pretty sure Dusty has tried it.
But does he have it?
But they don't sell bottles of it.
You could order it, I'm sure.
No, you can't.
You can't import Raising Cane sauce?
People will go to Raising Cane's and get get a fountain cup and fill it up with sauce. That's their way
Is
of
it that readily available?
Yes,
like you can just go and
we were in Walmart. You can't get a tub of it or anything. Like it's all. They keep that. Now, you can search up the recipe. You probably make it. It's just, it's not the same. Yeah, my dad says totally overrated. So good. So good. The best sauce I've ever had for chicken.
Okay. Old Gil has sent in a message there. He's unable to use the tickets tomorrow. So I'm going to qualify the next person that was in. That was Barry the Cheater. So congrats, Barry the Cheater. You have qualified. We're going to be drawing for that pair of tickets to see Guns N' Roses tomorrow night at Commonwealth Stadium at approximately 5:30. Okay, but now we're going to talk some CFL football, and I just want to see where everybody's at. Okay, because I said yesterday, I laid it on the line yesterday. I predicted that the Edmonton Elks will be number 1 in the West at the end of it all. I predicted that the Elks will host the West Conference Final at the Concrete Castle of the North.
Yeah, baby. Stay tuned.
And we'll host my prediction is that they'll host one of British Columbia or Saskatchewan. Okay? That is my prediction. I'm sticking to it. Because if you look at the standings right now, Edmonton is 4 games up on Saskatchewan. Right? Edmonton has 16 points through 11 games. Now, Saskatchewan and BC, Winnipeg, Calgary, they've only played 10 games. So Edmonton's a game up. So at worst case scenario, they're going to be 2 points up on Saskatchewan.
Right.
BC's at 10 points. And I feel like BC's coming on.
You were saying this yesterday.
I feel like watch out BC.
You think Riders and Lions are going to play, and it ain't been playing in Regina.
No, I actually think that BC's going to host the West Final or the West Semifinal,
yeah.
And the winner of that game will come to Edmonton to take on the Edmonton Elks. Here's the reality. This is BC's schedule. Okay, now count with me. Use your hands. Win, loss. Just what you think is going to happen. BC at Ottawa. Win. BC at Montreal. Loss. BC versus Montreal at home to Montreal. I'm going to say they're going to split that, so I'm going to give them a win.
Montreal's too good.
BC at home against Saskatchewan.
Ooh.
I'm going to say that's also a win. At Toronto. Win. Versus Ottawa. Win. At Calgary.
Win.
And versus Winnipeg. Between that and the other Saskatchewan game, I'm going to say they're only going to lose 2 more games this season.
I got 3.
You got 3? So you're either at 5-3 or I'm at 6-2, which would give them an 11-7 record. Okay? 11-7 would be the British Columbia Lions. Saskatchewan. Let's do the same exercise. At home against Toronto. You're saying that's a win.
It's a win.
At home against Winnipeg. Win. At Winnipeg for the rematch of the Labor Day game. We're going to split that series, right, Benny? I agree with that. At British Columbia. Boom. Another loss.
I think I had them winning.
You have them winning in British Columbia?
Yep.
That would be huge.
That'd be huge for them.
That'd be a huge game.
Split the season
so I'm saying they've lost. At home against Calgary, I'm going to give them that win.
Yes.
Because at Montreal and then home to Montreal, I think they could split that, which would mean at that point they're 4-3 going into the last game against Edmonton. I don't know if that game's going to mean anything. It might mean a lot to Saskatchewan. So if they win that last game against Edmonton,
5-3.
5-3, which would put them at 11-7 as well.
Oh.
So if Edmonton can take care of business down the stretch, I feel that the Edmonton could go 12-6 to get to 12 wins. Okay, at Calgary versus Calgary, are we just going to go ahead and give that a split?
Splits.
Sure.
Splitsies.
At Toronto versus Hamilton. At Hamilton, that's got to be minimum 2 out of 3. Let's just say minimum 2 out of 3. Okay. Versus Winnipeg. At Sask. I think that's also, you could say that's a split. So what's that? 4-3 down the stretch?
4-3 down the stretch.
Okay, if they're 4-3 down the stretch, this is a 12-6 team. And we're being generous, Ben. I feel, with Edmonton. Edmonton should not lose to Toronto, Hamilton. They should not. Especially if this team is saying, okay, we're getting ramped up so that come the last game of that regular season, it means nothing. The only thing that last game, if you're the Elks organization, the only thing that should matter for that Elks game is that Saskatchewan wants to win it because they could maybe host the West semifinal. Okay, because if that game means nothing to Edmonton, Cody Fajardo ain't seeing the field. Justin Rankin is not seeing the field. Austin Mack is not seeing the field. You are emptying the chamber with backups to give another week rest, which would be huge for this team. So that's what I'm saying. I think if the Elks, and like I said, we're being modest. I think the Elks could finish and should finish first in the West.
League. And how great would that be for this team in the city? The attendance for that game, I'd imagine, is through the roof.
If the Elks host the West Final at Commonwealth, what is your guess? Nasties, let's hear from you. 780-218-9999. That's the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox. What say you? What would the attendance look like for the Elks to host the Western Conference Final? Who cares who it's against?
Upper Bowl open. For a baseline.
Are we? I mean, 40?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we talking 40?
Are we talking 40? I mean, okay, so, well, I guess I shouldn't say who cares who you're hosting, because if it is Saskatchewan, you know they travel, and you're gonna have 10,000 melon heads showing up to Commonwealth Stadium.
Oh, easily.
So last time they played Saskatchewan, that was the rematch.
Yeah.
Okay, that was what, 32-5?
Yeah, I believe so.
So 35 is that's a done deal. That, I think, realistically, you'd be trying to push to that 40,000 mark. 40,000 for a West Final? Are you kidding me?
That would be insane.
Just think of it, though.
Insane.
Edmonton, the Elks can stay in Edmonton or stay in Alberta the whole way to the Grey Cup.
The whole playoff.
It can happen, folks. They're playing really good football. Cody Fajardo is playing some of the best football of his career. Justin Rankin, he don't care if you stop him. He's going to keep coming at you. That defense is of a championship caliber.
I'm gonna ask this question later to Nick when he comes on. But the surprises for the Elks this year, the steps of TJ Luther and Josh Stephus and even O'Leary Orange, like I mean those guys come kind of, because I remember talking about this team heading into the season, going like, okay, they have Austin Mack. We'll see what he can do. He had a great connection with Cody in Montreal. Okay, what about the rest of the receiving core? Like, can these guys?
I was at a lot of the training camp, and I was really high on Joshua Cephas. I didn't see TJ Luther as much. And a guy that really stood out to me, I mean, really impressed me, was Joe Robustelli.
Yeah.
Who hasn't seen the lineup once.
Yes.
I mean, this is a 6'3", 230-pound man.
Yeah. Right.
Who can move. And you haven't even seen him yet. This might be one of their top receivers. You haven't seen him yet. So to that, I say, look out. And the thing for me, and that's why it's really great to have Nick Anderson on, is the defense, baby. Defense wins what, Brendan Eric? Defense wins.
Heard championships.
You've heard championships. That's true.
Yeah.
They can do it. I mean, look what happened in that game last week. If Winnipeg gets one of those red zone opportunities into the end zone, that game is 21-6 at half. Maybe. They're not coming back from that. That would be a tall task. But they held. They bent a lot. They don't break. And they like to get the ball. It's a very, very successful recipe when you're talking about the game of football. All right, we got to get out. We got buying or selling coming up. Benny had a great idea. We're going to go around the Oilers' facets of their organization.
Facets of it.
Yesterday we did coaching staff.
Yep.
So we've still got
on the ice now.
Yeah, we've still got management. We've still got forwards. We've still got defensemen. But today, Benny, we're going to hit up what?
Goaltending, baby.
We're going to break down the Oilers' goaltending.
Question mark, baby.
And see who's the guy. Because this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. We all think we know who the guy is. Well, they brought him in, Frederik Andersen, right? Right. We'll find out more after the break. Brendan, take it away.
Ahead of their 3-game series against the Royals, the Jays play Shane Bieber on the 15-day IL with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Max Scherzer heads to the mound for the Jays while Seth Lugo throws for the Royals. First pitch at 5:07. Standings-wise, the Jays are 2 games back of the Guardians with the Astros and Twins sitting in between. Elsewhere around the Bigs, the Astros are in the Bronx to play the Pinstripes. In Queens, the Mets host the Brewers, and them Braves go up against the Angels. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. Across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the league. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points with the Penguins. This sports update is brought to you by The Ranch. The Ranch Golf Club delivers premier conditions, top-notch service, and unmatched value every round. That's why they're Alberta's top choice for corporate golf events. Visit theranchgolf.com to book a tee time today. Buying or selling around the break. My name is Brendan Eric, and you're up to date.
EST Hangout.
Ricardo O'Donnell was on. Every single player has said in their own way, but nearly the same thing, the same sentiment that like this team is not only good on the field, but they connect with each other off the field, which can help a lot.
When your teammates are also your friends and you really care for their success as much as yours, it brings more heart and more motivation to win.
The EST Hangout, presented by Sentinel Storage. Weekday mornings 9 to 11, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences. Plus, all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom. And from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Wednesdays just got saucier at Mr. Mike's. It's Wing Wednesday, every Wednesday from 4 p.m. till close. Get 10 wings for just $10 or go big with the Wings and Frings platter for $19.98. Wash it all down with $7 steins of Antler Ale or Bighorn Lager because wings were never meant to fly solo. Add fries, onion rings, or lodge chips for $4.99 because wings deserve a wingman. Great wings, cold beer, Wednesdays done right. Dine in only at participating Mr. Mike's locations. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally, enjoy casually.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
The second half is yours. Bring the energy and walk in your seat with our new 5-game season pass, because the best way to experience Elks football is being there when it happens. For every tackle, every catch, every touchdown. Plus, every pass comes with a $25 voucher, so you're covered before you even take your seat. Half season, full energy. Get your season pass at goelks.com. Edmonton Elks, our city, our year.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show here with myself filling in, Benny Thomson filling in for Reid Wilkins. I'm with Jay Milne not Zachary Kubish, Brendan Eric behind the monitors here. Graham texted into the River Cree Resort Casino inbox. You can join him, 780-218-9999. He asks, when we're talking about the Commonwealth Stadium, how packed is it going to be for this Elks game if they do host a West Final? He asked if the Oilers play the same night, which they do. But when we're looking at the scheduling here, so let's say they don't host the West Final, they play in the Western semifinal. That's a 6:30 p.m. Eastern time start, so that's 4:30 here on the Saturday. And the Oilers do not play that night. Or sorry, they do, and it's a 1:30 game. So you can go from Oilers.
So either way, there's not going to be an Oilers game at the same time as Elks home playoff date.
Then you go to the West Final. That's on a Saturday, November 7th. That's also at 4:30 our time. Oilers do play that day. They host Vancouver at 9 o'clock that night.
Ooh, the doubleheader.
The doubleheader, folks.
You could go to the Elks home West Final game if it were to happen.
Yeah.
And then take the LRT downtown.
Yeah.
And do the doubleheader against the Oilers and the Canucks. That would be impressive. Can you imagine if it is Edmonton, BC in the West Final, and then Edmonton, Vancouver
the battle of Alberta versus BC, that'd be great. And I mean, I'm thinking of like pre and post game shows here, like how it
be electric. So the game would start at 4:30, so that means it's over by 7:30, which means we would go till 8:30,
we'd go
till. Well, I don't know.
No, like that's a big game you'd want to
especially
break
if they
down.
win.
Maybe we skip post or pre for Oilers game.
Maybe look at us making plans, eh? Bunch of jackasses.
Yeah.
You guys are like, shut up, stop. No, it is what it is. I mean, I am very bullish on this Elks team. I have been all year because of the defense.
Right.
Okay, the defense gives you a chance to win any game. Any game. I mean, I think right now the top team in the CFL, and it's by far and away, is the Montreal Alouettes.
Yes.
But in a one-game situation at the Grey Cup, that's anybody's game. Montreal would be the favorite no matter who they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Unless barring injury, of course.
Right. As long as they got Philpott and Sneed and Davis Alexander. like they'll be all right.
He's not bad. They're not bad. They make teams look pretty foolish. All right, we've got to get to buying or selling, which is courtesy of Damon Bunting Real Estate, who has been a consistent top-producing realtor in the greater Edmonton area for over 17 years. He and his team would love to help you find that right home or make the move from your current home. Community-driven, he understands what it takes to make a difference in our city. Check him out on DamonBunting.com or the Instagram handle of Damon Bunting Real Estate. A reminder, coming up in a matter of 12 minutes, we're going to have Elks linebacker Nick Anderson right here in studio. And can't wait.
It'll be good.
Great guy. Great discussion. Pride of Tulane, the Green Wave. Oh, yeah. Love that. One of the greatest logos in sports. Greatest color schemes in their equipment. It's lovely. Benny, we are buying or selling on the Oilers goaltender tandem. Oh.
Whoa.
Not a
It ain't
tandem.
just a tandem.
What do you call it? A thrandom?
A thrandom. A threesome. Maybe. Buying or selling hasn't improved.
Has it improved?
Has the goaltending situation improved here in Edmonton?
See, this is a okay. If you say you take Frederik Andersen and he stays healthy, then I say yes. What's Frederik Andersen's number one detractor?
His availability.
And the best ability is availability.
Correct. I mean, I like the idea of a 3 goalie system. I understand like it's for goaltenders. It's a okay, like there's 3 goalies here. It's a little weird, but I think from the Oilers' perspective, you're taking 3 shots on a guy, and if all 3 turn out bad, then you just got the bad luck of a draw. In my opinion, like I just say I think if the 3 goalies don't work out, then you did everything you could. Personally, like for Stan Bowman, man, I'm sorry, like Jesper Wall said, was gonna be a really hard trade to make. You know, they're hard. It was just all those goalies, the top end goalies they're very rarely on the market, unless you're Connor Hellebuyck, and even if that's the case, like. I'm sorry, the Oilers don't have the assets to be able to trade for Connor Hellebuyck. So, but listen, the goaltending, Frederik Andersen, Tristan Jarry, Devin Levi. I asked Gager this question when I was hosting afternoons on last Monday. What's the who's going to play the most games between the pipes for the Oilers this season? And you know, when I'm hearing this, I'm thinking, okay, that's probably gonna be Freddie Andersen. But is it actually though? Like, is Tristan Jarry going to have to play majority of the games for the Edmonton Oilers this year? Well, play more than Frederik Andersen and Tristan and Devin Levi. Well, he probably will have to.
Frederik Andersen played 35 regular season games last year.
Yeah.
He had a goals against of 305. His save percentage was 874.
That's not great.
Not great.
Nope. Not great at all.
Now, his career is 2.59 when it comes to the GAA and 913 save percentage. But the number that everybody looks at is his playoff numbers from last year, which were outstanding.
Incredible.
910 save percentage, 189.
He was a huge reason why they got to the final.
Exactly. And you can't deny that.
No, yeah.
So if he's, but it's like, okay, does he have a better? Here's an interesting way of putting it. Does Frederik Andersen have a better chance at being consistent over a period of time than Tristan Jarry? And I mean consistently good or better.
I think so. My faith in Jarry is low. It's
how can you say otherwise? Because what Tristan Jarry has done here has just it hasn't been
great. It hasn't been great at all. Like when he first became an Oiler, the first couple starts before he got hurt was solid. And then in returns from injury, just was not himself at all. There was not a lot to like about Tristan Jarry after that, and so I had very low confidence in him. And again, a summer might help him. A summer might really, really help him. And I certainly hope that he turns it around this year. But that's why I like the 3 goalie situation where if Tristan Jarry completely blows up in your face, man, you send him down. And then you run Devin Levi and Frederik Andersen if you can. I'm curious to see what Devin Levi is like this year because I mean the hype around him coming out of college was insane. Like this guy, I remember thinking of him being like that's the new future Canadian stud in
right.
Like that's the guy.
That's
like
that's Martin Brodeur.
That's the Marty. This is the Carey Price that's going to play the Olympics, and that has not turned out to be the case as of yet. And he's struggled a little bit, but he had a solid numbers in the AHL. I think if he's a guy that pans out, man, it's a great deal for Stan Bowman. It's a low risk. I wouldn't say a high reward. Like I don't think he's going to come in and steal a show that next year, but I think if he plays solid games for you, that's huge. Now, my biggest thing is this, like when we ask the question if the goaltending has improved, I would like to think yes. But my thing is I think the most consistent goaltender is the goalie they did not sign. And that's Connor Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
Connor Ingram is still a free agent, which surprises me, but he was a guy I was pretty confident in him. With him being between the pipes. When I watched him, I was like, he's a solid goalie. He struggled in the playoffs, but in the regular season leading up to the playoffs, he was solid. He wasn't fantastic. He wasn't brutal, though. Like, he was just solid.
Yeah, but it's the same conundrum which is why I've said and I've expressed quite clearly that the unknowns here
is what
are, because when the Oilers defended well, Connor Ingram looked really good.
And I guess that's the thing too. Is like,
and to his credit, Connor Ingram didn't let through as many of the gotta have that
eye rollers
as Stuart Skinner did.
Nope.
Correct?
Nope.
I think Connor Ingram was an upgrade on Stuart Skinner.
Yeah, I agree.
Tristan Jarry, no. I mean, that was just a flat trade.
Well, yeah, and that was
if that.
I hated that from day one.
And actually, now looking back on it, you might say you'd rather just have not done that.
Yeah. I mean, you lost Brett Kulak. In that
Kulak
deal,
thing outweighs
even if you were just do 1-for-1 swap, Jarry for Skinner. Skinner at least had his contract expiring at the end of this year.
Yeah,
you are tied to Jarry now for the next 2 years.
To him, yeah.
The goalie situation is going to be interesting. To me, the biggest thing is the defensive game for this team. Like when watching people out of market talk about the Oilers and they talk about their goaltending first as their biggest problem, I was always like, okay, I understand that the numbers don't look great, but I promise you, if you watch the games, you would see the defense for the Oilers was by far the worst part of the game last year. It was brutal. In that goal bleeds into the offense, the offensive side of the game. Like the top guys did not want to play defense. The defense guys. I'm a believer in that top four of the D-core. You can't have three problematic defensemen. And that's what they had with Bouchard, Wallman, and Nurse. All three of them were problematic, high-risk, high-reward defensemen. And, Bouchard has perfected that role, I guess, in a way. The other two struggled at it. And so that's why I thought the goaltenders got hung out to dry in some situations, but also didn't really help themselves either. So,
but then that's the thing, because we've talked about this before. Tristan Jarry winters here, or summers here. Yeah. Reverse, whatever. This is where he's home. This is home to him. He's got a house apparently in Sherwood Park.
Right.
Does that, and having a contract and having that off season here with his family and playing in a city with his family. I mean, you don't know what that was like going from Pittsburgh to here and having to move and do all that stuff midseason. Some people, it affects it affects greater than others, I would imagine. Okay. But I'm not an Oilers fan. You can't just give up on Tristan Jarry.
No.
You have to give him somewhat of a benefit of the doubt and say, okay, under this new defensive system,
right,
that, Mike Babcock's bringing in, Mike Babcock's preaching, and this Oilers team is going to defend better, Tristan Jarry is going to look better. And maybe Tristan Jarry is just playing better this year than he was last year, or that he appeared to be last year. That's a big question mark.
I would like to think that Tristan Jarry isn't going to be as bad as he was last year. To me, if he's that bad, oh boy, we're just send him down. But I think for him though, I worry about if he ever gets to a point where he's a solid starting goaltender anymore. I worry about that. He's absolutely could. This summer could be very, very helpful for him. And I really hope it is, because when he's playing his best, he's a pretty good goalie. And if the Oilers are getting that goalie, if the Oilers are getting the peak of Tristan Jarry in net, that's pretty damn you don't have to question the goaltending at that point. And if you think you made the proper upgrades on defense, if you think you swapping out Nurse for Ryan Shea was an upgrade, then you're talking. The goals have never been the issue for the Oilers. They never have been. And when we get to forwards, we'll talk about that. But in terms of goaltending, it's one of many storylines that I'm very excited to cover this year, because there are just so many, just obviously the coaching, the goaltending, how do the new guys fit in? Will some young guys take steps? There's tons of storylines to talk about here, but the goaltending one might be the most fascinating. Just with that is the most wait and see.
Do you think it was a necessity for them to come into camp with three goalies with this?
I don't think
trio?
It wasn't a necessity to have three goalies necessarily. It was more just you needed a new face there. In my opinion, you needed a new face. And so you have Frederick Anderson, you have Devin Levi. I think you have a good mix of Devin Levi regains kind of maybe the height that he had before and becomes the young goalie. Okay, well now you have your guy for the future. If that doesn't work out, okay, you're taking a guy that just took his team to the Stanley Cup final and then got hurt before he can win a cup. Still wins it, obviously, but Bussy had to step in. And then you also have a guy that you're hoping for a bounce back from. To me, that you're taking 3 chances on 3 different guys. You gotta hope one of them pans out, man. If all 3 of them turn out horribly, then I honestly I don't know if I can blame Bowman. Honestly, I'm just sitting there going like, you took 3 chances, man. But
do you think there was alternatives? Do you think there was better choices?
No,
because they're really like the market for goaltenders was not that big.
He did about as good of a job as he possibly could, and trust me, I have been a critic of Stan Bowman. He has not been great. His overall tenure in Edmonton has not been good. But with the goaltending situation, that's about exactly what I'd want him to do. Like yes, of course, go get Hellebuck or go get Wallstead or whatever. Like yeah, okay, sure. That in Dreamland, that's great.
What's the best case situation? Is that Jari has a surprisingly good year, or that Devin Levi is a surprisingly great acquisition?
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah, okay, because I was agreeing there with Brendan. Like I thought you were going to bring Freddie Anderson, okay, but that's a 1-year deal. Like whatever. But I think if Devin Levi can turn into the guy that he was once thought of, that's a goalie. That's a goalie the Oilers have for a while too. Like that will be a guy that he's the future. You put him in net, you're good. We'll see.
One thing we've got to watch is that a lot of people are referring to Frederik Andersen as Freddie.
Yeah.
And it's like, we've got a couple Freddies on this team. One is not really looking all that great. Right. I mean, we'll get into the forwards. We'll get into the defensive units. But yeah, I mean, Devin Levi, if he can do, like, what do you think the splits is, Benny? When you're talking games, what is the splits for this trio?
Well, when I heard Stan Bowman talking about it, it sounded like they were going to give Levi like 10 games this year, which is like, oh.
What, 35, 10?
That's kind of what I'd imagine is what they're kind of doing. To me, I hope it's a little more spread out than that.
I mean, I know there's
we'll
that's
see.
not exact math.
It all comes down to who's playing well and who's healthy, right? Like Jari's not the healthiest goalie in the NHL. So isn't Freddie Andersen isn't either. So it'll all depend on if they're healthy or not and who's playing well. But to me, I'm a person of a mind of if you're hot, keep going. Like keep playing. Like ride the hot wave in net. So to me, if Jari is playing well, if you like, I would like a 3 goalie system where they're rotating each game. Okay, this guy goes in, and this guy goes. Like they just rotate. But then if someone is getting really hot, you let them run. Mm-hmm. Which then, if that's the case, I think all 3 of them have their chances of getting hot next year.
Which will be interesting because you could tell in prior years that the goaltending dynamic was preset.
Yes,
those schedules were set because you'd have Skinner coming off.
You
a
knew
really
Skinner
good game,
was going to be the starter,
and then Pickett's in there, and you're saying, well, or even last year with Ingram,
right?
Said, well, no, there's no way they're going to take him out of the pipe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see what Babcock's approach to that is if he just rides the hot hand, and how long do they keep 3 goaltenders on this roster?
I would think the whole season, unless Jari really poops the bed. Which then, if that's the case, you send him down. You don't send down Levi that you just traded a 3rd round pick for him. Yeah, you don't want to lose that asset. So, I personally, I think if they're going to run 3 goalies, unless Jari is brutal, which is a possibility, but I liked the Levi move when they made it on free agency day. But if they were just going to leave it at Jari and Levi, oh boy, I could see how things can go really south. But Freddie Andersen, I think, is that solid kind of blanket of like, okay, at least you have this guy. Like if those 2 don't work out, okay, you're taking a chance on the guy that just took his team to the Stanley Cup final. Like, okay, there's a chance that works out too.
Mm-hmm.
And if all 3 crumble, well then I can't say I would have done anything different, Stan.
This was fun. Yeah. This was a good exercise. I really appreciate it. We're gonna do a little bit of. We're gonna take a break. Nick Anderson is en route. He's just stuck in a little bit of traffic. So he's going to be here shortly. Right when we get back, we're going to give away those Guns N' Roses tickets, all right? While we're waiting for Nick Anderson, who's going to be joining us here in studio. But first, we hear from the one and only Brendan Eric.
Two Guys and a Goalie.
What was your favorite thing about doing Two Guys and a Goalie?
You know what? My favorite thing was just hanging out with you guys. And I'll say that. That's
Cash,
true.
you're going to make me cry.
No, but it's true. It's true. It's just, it was, as I said before, you know, you're hanging out with friends, you're having fun, you're talking about sports, you're meeting people where they're at, and through some crazy time, just always brought me joy.
Two Guys and a Goalie, presented by GS Construction. Tuesday and Thursday afternoons at noon, only on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
Celebrate 50 years of the Toronto Blue Jays with Sentinel Storage. Enter for your chance to win the ultimate Jays collection of memorabilia. Visit bluejays.com/Sentinel Storage contest to enter and see full contest rules. Sentinel Storage, official storage provider of the Toronto Blue Jays.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
The Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for any scenario. You finished work early? Happy hour. You finished work because you accidentally hit reply all to the entire company? Big happy hour. Your boss said, great job. Happy hour. Your boss said, per my last email. Ugh, emergency happy hour. You finally closed the big deal. Happy hour. With a huge selection of ice cold drinks and great food, the Canadian Brewhouse has a happy hour for whatever just happened at work. The Canadian Brewhouse. Your day just got happier.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including country music legend Lori Morgan, September 4th.
Except for Monday, which was
She's a Grammy nominee and a CMA Award winner with over a dozen top 10 hits.
part of no, don't you run.
Lori Morgan live at the River Cree, September 4th. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Back to school? Really? Yay!
Really. As things settle back into a school routine in your home, you may need extra space. Sentinel Storage is here to help with a store near you. Try 4 weeks free. Visit sentinelstorage.ca for details.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays play Shane Bieber on the 15-day IL with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Mad Max throws for the Jays while Seth Lugo heads to mound for the Royals. First pitch should be happening right now. Standings-wise, the Jays are 2 games back of the Guardians, with the Astros and Twins sitting in between. Elsewhere on the Bigs, the Rangers take on the White Sox. St. Louis brings Baltimore in, and the Angels see the Guardians. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting in 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the 2 top players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. Across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the National League. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points for the Penguins. Hour 3 of the Reid Wilkins Show starts right now.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne and Ben Thomson. A reminder, Reid is off this week. He will be back Monday, August 31st. Blue Jays and the Royals are just getting underway. Top of the first, none out, and there is already a base runner on for the Royals. So we'll keep you up to date as the Blue Jays stay to try and fight for that wild card spot.
That'd be nice, man, if they can sneak in, man. Oh.
Well, I mean, every game right now is a playoff game.
And that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's great for entertainment purposes. awful if you're a Blue Jays fan or faithful. You'd rather them have put this away a while ago. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. A reminder that portions of this hour are brought to you by the Edmonton Elks, where if you go to goelks.com/Labor Day bus, you can use the promo code EST Labor Day for $15 off. That's promo code EST Labor Day for $15 off. Brendan, if you want to leave that, we'll get Nick in and we'll do the circle thing and the drawy thing after Nick's done. We'll get Nick Anderson in here. Elks linebacker on the bye week. So it's very nice of Nick to come in and join us here and take some time off from what he's doing during bye week. You can also go to edmontonsportstalk.com, click on Labor Day bus, and that'll take you right to the site. So here's how it works. If you're wondering, the Labor Day bus will leave. It'll depart from Commonwealth. There he is. Come on in, big fella.
Welcome to the show.
How y'all doing? Sorry.
We're good.
You don't apologize for nothing, all right? It's your bye week. You're here with us. We're just happy to have you here. I was just saying, if you go to the Labor Day bus, so what's happening? Monday, September 7th. Right. The bus is going to depart from Commonwealth Stadium. Okay. Each ticket is $160 plus GST. When you use promo code EST Labor Day, you save $15 off of that. There are very limited seats left. They got 2 buses and they're almost sold out. So if you want to go to this game, I would suggest you head over to goelks.com/Labor Day bus and get your tickets now. Without further ado, we are joined by Elks linebacker Nick Anderson. Nick, how are you doing? I'm doing good. Oh, I'm pulling a Cassian on you here.
There you go.
We had a trick earlier today with one of our other hosts, and it's a long story, but it's good to have you here. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
How's the body feeling? I mean,
how's feeling good?
Yeah, you're doing all right?
Yes, sir, I'm doing good.
Because you were off for a few games,
right,
and came back healthy, motivated, ready to go. Everything's taken care of. You're feeling good.
Yeah, everything good, man. Just playing this game of football, you're going to always have little instances where you got to take a little break here and there, but got healthy and ready to go, ready to continue the successes we've had these past couple weeks since I've been back.
Yeah, it's well, I can speak on behalf of Elks faithful. I mean, it's been such a turnaround, and I want you to know how much it means to everybody here, because this is a team, like, we have the Edmonton Oilers, okay? And that's a different animal. It really is. And to be honest, they've been quite successful as of recent as well. But there's a special place in Edmontonians' hearts for the Eskimos or of the old or the Elks of now. Whereas that used to be the standard in the CFL. And it was, kind of deteriorated away over time. It feels like it's back. And that means something to a lot of people who grew up. I mean, in the 80s, Nick, Commonwealth Stadium was packed.
Yes, sir.
You couldn't have a ticket. What does it feel to be a part of that and to be rebuilding something that was once so great and is looking to be that way again?
Man, when I first got to Edmonton, I was fortunate enough to obtain a little bit of success in the dark time, I would say. Mm-hmm. And in doing that, I was able to see just off me winning an award, how much the fan base was just happy to see a bright light, and to be a part of that is something that gave me a slightly deja vu aura in the midst of when I was at Tulane and we were very unsuccessful for years, and we were able to win a championship and what it did to the city of New Orleans off us just doing that. Because like you said, New Orleans has the Pelicans, they have the Saints, but when Tulane is doing well, that city is really doing well.
Interesting.
And so...
Go Green Wave.
Go Wave. And so to see that same level of passion that this blue-collar city has for the Elks, it was just something that I felt like needed to come back to this team. And fortunately, we were able to get an owner and get a president, a general manager, a head coach, a coaching staff that felt the same way as players of old did, the ones that were able to stay and be a part of this. And so just to be somebody that was in the locker room in 2024 when Larry had just bought the team and a lot of changes were just on the horizon, and to be where we are now is one of those things that you really just take pride in, because you've been able to see how everything could change when the right people are in the right places. And it's just something that I'm just, like I said, man, I'm really grateful for. I'm grateful to be one of the guys that's a veteran now on this team, and be one of the guys that can just help bring the City of Champions back. Because that was one of the things that, was introduced to me once I got to know a little bit more about Edmonton, from just staying in the off season and trying to get more involved in this community and see what this city has to offer. You just learn things like that, and you learn why people have the blue and orange pride for the Oilers, but also the green and gold pride for the Elks.
Well, they sure do. And you've seen those crowds get bigger.
Right.
We were just talking about it, later down the road, because I feel like that upper deck should be open. That upper deck can be more full than it was and really bring the noise here in Edmonton. But I want to go back to last game. And specifically, I have a hard time believing those are the same two teams that came out in the second half. I don't know what you guys did in the locker room, but something happened there. Nick, you and your defense gave up 18 yards of net offense in the second half. Now, in the first half, it was a different story.
Right.
That's the storyline, is that it was a tale of two halves.
Right.
How do you, is that just all what's up between the ears in football? And maybe, we had Jordan Murray on Monday.
Okay.
And I asked him that, and because you think football, rah, head bashing, but a lot of it's up here. And to me, I can't think of any other explanation other than that turnaround in the second half, other than just momentum.
A reset at the half, right? Yeah.
I feel like we are a team that's just built upon handling adversity and also maintaining a level of resiliency. And you could say that in the midst of we're a team that has had multiple guys get injured, get banged up, and the next guy up mentality, being able to come and perform. We're a team that, has to battle, just overall people's opinions of us, and knowing that who we are and knowing what we can do. And so when you take a team that has been through so much in such a short period of time, you put us in situations like last week, and it's like, this is the easy thing. We play football. We deal with so much outside of playing football and trying to continue to be at our best that when we calm down, when we take a deep breath and we realize that we're just as good as anybody that we play against now, and we actually have that confidence and we actually have that understanding that when we're playing our best brand of ball, nobody can touch us.
Right.
Then you have games like the one last week where we were able to walk out of the locker room out of halftime, Coach Killam just coming in and just telling everybody, just remember who we are.
Right.
Remember who we are. Not who we're trying to be, not who people say that we are, but who we genuinely are, the team that shows up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and put in the work, put in the effort, prepare the right way. Coaches that stay in the building, sometimes sleep there to make sure that the game plan is prepared. That's the team that we are. That's the caliber championship team that we have. So let's go out here and execute and dominate. And that's what we did, man. Didn't blink an eye second half and went out there and played lights out football. And that's what we are. That's what we are.
Right. And I was in the stands for that game too, and just the way the crowd was able to rally behind you guys in that second half. You just see the momentum starting to change for you guys. And I know you mentioned about how this is who you are now. I do have a question about if this was built up from last year, because I think in the first half you guys struggled out of the gates. Then eventually you kind of got your feet under you a little bit. All of a sudden this team has really started to turn around last year. Has that bled into this year and kind of made you guys or helped form the identity you guys have now?
100%, especially defensively. To come into a room to where, last year it was like, okay, we got a young defensive coordinator in JC. We have a young defensive back coach in AG, and still trying to get the relationships right from player to coach, from player to management, and just trying to build that camaraderie and that level of trust with the people that are calling the shots. It helped us to be comfortable in this year and knowing like, okay, there's some familiarity in this building and we understand what's the task at hand. We understand the expectations of us as players. We understand that everybody in this building are being held at a high standard from top down, and then you just know what's expected of you, and you go out there and you execute.
Yeah.
And so I definitely feel like last year was the turning point for us to be on a more positive sense and getting to where we are now.
And then, so I'll ask you this. So you obviously have a lot of confidence in your group. And like you were mentioning there, it started from last year, the young guys. From an outsider's perspective and looking at this roster, you see some of the names here, and I've really grown to appreciate some of the guys that have risen to the challenge and have grown with this identity you guys have formed. Who's been the biggest surprise guy for you this year? Like I expect your confidence was high going to the season, but has there been a guy on this team that's you've been, wow, like I didn't expect him to be in this role this quick and be excelling as well as he is?
Honestly, I would say our quarterback.
Okay. Wow.
I would say Cody Fajardo. And not because I didn't, think that Cody had the leadership or the poise or just the captain's mentality, but to have a quarterback that has seen so much, to have a quarterback that could easily, be a prima donna or one of those things, but shows the complete opposite. Just a gritty guy, a guy that's laying it all on the line, a guy that is playing arguably some of his best ball in his later years, a guy that looked us in our eyes in training camp and told us, man, we're winning this year in Edmonton because I'm going to go out there and lay it on the line every single game, and I'm counting on you all to do the same. To have that from the quarterback position makes a complete difference. Yeah. And I feel like he is the spark that really fuels our team in a motivational presence because we understand the work that he puts in as a leader, the sacrifices that he makes to be up here and to fight for Edmonton to be back at the top again. And it's just something that flows through everybody else in that locker room.
Wow, that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, he does. I mean, to be putting up the numbers he is right now, and I mean, he just has that experience. Right. This is nothing new to him. He's been there, and that's a great answer. I certainly wouldn't have expected that, but the way you explained it was spot on. I want to get into, because Nick Anderson joining us here, Elks linebacker. I don't want to keep you too long. I know it's your bye week, so we appreciate your time. I just want to have some fun here a little bit. Well, first off, William Huff, who's a major sponsor of the Elks as well, they wrap our studio and put up we do an off-topic topic every day. Okay. So the off-topic top today, we'll do the, okay. I'm going to ask this the right way.
Okay.
If I said Don's, do you know which restaurant I'm talking about or fast food place?
When you say Don's, I think of Don's Barbecue.
Oh.
Okay. See, now the boys here, the young boys, they think that's McDonald's. Have you ever heard McDonald's referenced as Don's?
I haven't.
Okay. So it is a regional thing.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. We had a guest on earlier in the show that said she knew what Don's was, but I mean, that's, do you like the name? Because some people are going like, oh, that's stupid. I think Don's is appropriate.
What would you call it?
Mickey D's.
Mickey D's. There you go. I know. The off-topic topic, though, was what is your odd food request or like a fast food hack or, something that you add to something that, like for me, mine was if I order a pizza, I always get it extra well done.
Okay.
That's what I like. Do you got anything like that comes to mind?
Well, since you say pizza, I like Alfredo sauce on my pizza.
Dude, me too.
Yeah.
The white sauce.
Yeah, the white sauce.
Yes.
I've never tried that.
Yeah, it's legit.
It's good?
Yeah, it is.
It's good.
I take
really
the white
good.
sauce over tomato sauce.
And we're going for pizza, I guess. Who is the most miserable bastard of an O lineman on your team? Because those are some bad dudes. They're the nicest guys off the field, but when they flip that switch,
a guy that is close to coming back and is gonna really help us project this last half of the season, Coulter Woodmassey.
Yeah,
really. He's a legit guy. He's a dog for sure. Just in that first game, he was out there mauling guys. Me and him battled so much in training camp. So he's another guy that's been working his tail off, trying to get back healthy, and is very close. And looking forward to him being back on the field.
Best trash talker on the Elks, or loudest trash talker.
Honestly, I may have to go with myself.
Yeah.
I have some pretty good moments on the field.
Do you have a go-to chirp that, like, one of my favorite chirps on a football field ever was when, I forget who it was. I think it was a running back to or a wide receiver to a DB. He said, "Turn around. I don't know who you are. Turn around." You got any good ones like that?
All of mine probably would get censored on the air. So
good to know. And the biggest jokester, who's the practical jokes guy?
Justin Rankin.
Oh yeah,
Justin Rankin for sure.
Surprised we won.
All right, he's always pulling something up.
Yeah, he's always, man. He's a goofball for sure, man. Great guy though.
I do have a question about your celebrations. I noticed when I think it's like a third down stop, turnover or downs, whatever. You guys do the little. Is that? Am I reading that right? As a bird hawk or sorry, like a ball hawk?
Yes.
More than anything? Yeah. Okay, ball hawks.
They started, the DB started that one in training camp.
Okay.
And it's been something that has stuck the entire season. Even, we had a couple defensive linemen that get interceptions this year. Shout out to Gavin. And he hit the little
2 interceptions 2 games in a row. Gavin Meyer.
Right.
So that's been one of our signature defensive celebrations this year.
Yeah. I like it.
Now, in the post game, well, first off, the post game material that comes out of the locker room is awesome. Like, it is pure emotion. It is must-watch entertainment. If you aren't subscribed to the Elks on YouTube, you got to see this stuff. Your head coach, Mark Killam, coined a phrase that see, here at Edmonton Sports Talk, we take little things and we blow them way out of proportion.
As you should.
Okay, so he coined the phrase, the concrete castle of the North. Has that been said before, or is that the first time that's come out? Like, have you heard that from him?
Yes. So he actually Coach takes his time. And we say it all the time, man. Coach, if he wasn't coaching football, he would be a great professor in college because he just keeps the crowd into it.
Right.
When he runs his special teams meetings, you may get a history lesson of a guy that, may not be a Hall of Famer, but played in the league probably 12 years and he'll tell us his story or whatever and then carry that into trying to tell a guy why he needs to fit it certain type of way for the upcoming game plan. And so he just had a PowerPoint slide and he was like, man, we're the concrete castle of the North. And everybody was like, wow. He was just like, this is where like teams come to lose and their hopes come to die. And I was just like, okay,
I like that.
We can get behind that. We can get behind that for sure.
I wish you had the headphones. They made a song, the Concrete Castle of the North song, and there's a rumor out there that there might be some other things happening. So I'll let you know when those do, because I already talked to your coach. He's in.
Okay.
He's excited about it. Thank you very much again for your time. Bye week. What's are you just resting the body? Are you used to getting in the gym? Like, what's Nick Anderson do on the bye week?
I try to get at least 3 to 4 workouts in, kind of like similar to if we were practicing. I'll get 3 to 4 practices in. So I definitely try to keep the body moving, do a lot of stretching, and just get around the city for a little bit. I'm gonna go back to the States this weekend, just to get a little taste of
back
home.
to Alabama.
I'm from Mississippi.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back home for a little bit, and then other than that, just get back up here and get back to work, man. We got more that we have to do this year.
Golf guy?
I'm trying.
Okay.
I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there.
Yeah. Who's the biggest golf guy on the team?
Probably Cody.
Oh, okay.
Cody, probably.
Maybe Jake Julian.
Julian's probably into there. They were at the CKPC Open.
I'll say those two are the top.
Okay.
And are you looking for any recommendations as far as restaurants to try?
I'm always looking for recommendations.
Are you what's that pizza place that Matt always talks about?
Oh, the Parlor?
Oh, Parlor downtown. Yeah, one of our guys does that. If you want to get pizza, that's a good place to go.
Okay.
You guys are all Cactus Club guys.
Yeah.
Like, that's the go-to spot.
For sure.
If you venture out east, there's a really good Mexican place in Sherwood Park. It's called La Patrona.
Okay.
It is dialed in. It is the real deal.
Okay.
So I would always recommend that.
For sure.
Nick, thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate your time, and all the best to you. You've got thousands of fans in Edmonton that you guys are reinvigorating. So it's a great time to be an Elks fan. So congrats to you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. More to come.
Sure. All right. That was Nick Anderson joining us here in studio. A reminder, portions of this hour brought to you by the Edmonton Elks. Visit goelks.com/Labor Day Bus. You can get your ticket. They are going fast. Use promo code EST Labor Day to save $15 on your ticket. That's at goelks.com/Labor Day Best. All right, we're going to be back. We're going to take a look at the Esties and then wrap things up, and we're going to give away those Guns N' Roses tickets right after the break.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Blue Jays placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day injured list with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Currently in the bottom of the first, the Jays are pressing. It is a 1-1 game, runners on first and second with 2 out. Standings-wise, the Jays are 2 games back of the Guardians. The Astros and the Twins are sitting in between them. Elsewhere on the Bigs, the Rangers take on the White Sox. St. Louis brings in Baltimore. The Angels see the Guardians, and Philly looks to bounce back in Seattle. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4, with the 2 top players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. Across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the National League. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points for the Penguins. This sports update is brought to you by the Elks. It doesn't start on game day, it starts before kickoff. Get your single game tickets today and be there for every hit, catch, and touchdown. Lock in your seats now at goelks.com/tickets. Tickets being given away after the break. My name is Brendan Eric, and you're up to date.
The Oil Stream.
I see Shea is more of a replacement for Kulak than Nurse. Is that wrong?
He's smaller than both of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like he's not going to be like he's a smart. Like I think Brett Kulak, he was smart. He could get around. He was a good skater. Yeah. I think he's pretty well. Like, yeah, I think that's right on par. Maybe a little bit better offensively.
The Oil Stream, presented by Boston Pizza. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoons at noon. Only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
One moment, you're driving to work. The next, you're facing serious injuries, mounting paperwork, and insurance companies focused on their bottom line. That's where you want Rick Mallett and the team at Hammer Injury Law on your side. For more than 35 years, Rick has helped injured Albertans stand up to insurance companies and pursue the compensation they deserve, with no legal fees unless your case is successful. Serious injuries need the Hammer. Call 1-855-98-HAMMER.
What's that number again?
1-855-98-HAMMER. Or learn more at hammerinjurylaw.ca.
Time for a new career in 2026? Or maybe your kid is still pondering their path. Good news! Weiss Johnson is hiring. It's Dennis, and not only are we hiring for heating and air conditioning, we're also looking for experienced plumbers and gas fitters. With the growth in residential development, there's no shortage of opportunities at Weiss Johnson. Choose your path with us. Learn from one of the industry leaders, and we will grow together. Receive great benefits and school reimbursement as well. Visit weiss-johnson.com today.
Ready to raise the stakes? At Play Alberta, bigger bets and buy-ins are now available for nearly all live dealer games. From blackjack to baccarat, your favorite tables are waiting to deal you in. Whether you're kicking back at home or looking for some fun on the go, now's your chance to enhance your Play Alberta experience with new elevated stakes. Visit playalberta.ca/EST to learn more. That's playalberta.ca/EST. Must be 18 plus to play. If you gamble, use your game sense.
It's the weekend. The sun is out, and everyone, yes, even the kids, are bored. Bring them to the Canadian Brewhouse. Our patios have games to keep the whole family going. Rooftop views, real turf to run around on, and misters for when the summer gets serious. Oh, and we've still got the game on. Always. All day, all weekend, all summer. The Canadian Brewhouse, Canada's best patios.
Looking for quality building materials and friendly advice? Visit us at Windsor Plywood Leduc, family owned and locally run since 1993. From interior materials for doors, flooring, baseboards, and all the finishing touches to all you need for your outdoor projects like cedar lumber for decks and fences. Plus, all the plywood you'd need. Our full-time on-staff carpenter can help with anything odd-sized or custom. And from domestic hardwoods to exotic selections, we've got you covered. And if we don't have it, we'll track it down for you. Windsor Plywood Leduc. We're the experts you need to know.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports. Nick Anderson, what can I say? Just always a fantastic A1 guest.
Oh, he's awesome.
Salt of the earth guy. Very easy to like, very well spoken. Leon's body language in the River Cree Resort and Casino inbox, 780-218-9999. Says the guy's way too well spoken to be a linebacker. Go Elks! And a bootski. Nick Anderson, 10 out of 10 as a guest every damn time. Very good. A reminder that Edmonton Sports Talk in its entirety is presented by Play Alberta. Play Alberta, that is. Visit playalberta.ca/EST. You might want to check that out. And you are watching us live from the Canadian Brewhouse studio where hammer that thumbs up. If you haven't yet, we're trying to get to 100 thumbs. We could use a late push. Let's make a late push, Benny. Let's rally the troops. The Blue Jays and Royals are in the top of the second. It is a 1-1 ball game. The bats are swinging. The balls are cracking. And Jays play of the day is looking okay.
It's looking not too bad to start.
Is looking okay as long as the Blue Jays can stay in there and pull one out. This will be a great game to come and watch down the finish. All right. As mentioned, Guns N' Roses tomorrow at Commonwealth Stadium. Commonwealth Stadium, great partners of the Reid Wilkins Show and the presenting partners of the Green and Gold Kickoff Show at Commonwealth Stadium, the Rec Center. So they have supplied us with a pair of tickets to Guns N' Roses tomorrow night, and we're going to give those away right now. So, Brundon, you have made the wheel. So the names we should have on the wheel are Nolan from St. Albert, Scott on a hotel balcony in Beaumont, Costura, Craig Fisher, Barry the Cheater, and El Presidente. Is that correct? All right, Benny, you count down. You make the countdown to spin that wheel.
3, 2, 1. Oh, wait, never mind. We have the audio. And that is
Nolan from St. Albert.
Nolan from St. Albert, you've won tickets to Guns N' Roses tomorrow night. If you are listening in the chat, send me a text.
Yes.
780-218-9999, and I will get back in touch with you there as to how to get your tickets. But I need you to text me, 780-218-9999. A lot of McFlurry talk in the chat. You said I can't recall the last time I had a McFlurry.
Really?
My daughters they would like, I don't even know if they know that McDonald's has those.
Wow.
Yeah. We're a big Blizzard family.
Okay,
and when I say big Blizzard family, like, it's not like we're getting them every week.
No.
But if it's a treat and,
Blizzards are the way to go.
Hey, we're great sportsmen tonight at your basketball game.
Yeah,
Let's stop and get
yeah.
you Blizzards. I mean, geez. Blizzards are expensive. Are McFlurries cheaper?
Yeah. A regular McFlurry is like $5.
Oh, okay. Because if you're going Blizzards, I mean, they're $8-9.
Oh yeah. It's funny. Like I just want ice cream. Leaving my buddy's place last night, and I left his place at 10:15, and that's what Dairy Queen closes at 10. So I was very sad. So I had to go to McDonald's.
And what do you get? Score or Oreo?
At McDonald's.
Yeah,
Score. Yeah,
Score's my go-to in anything.
Oh, it's so good. So good. But Blizzards though, I to me, if you're, I like to switch up a little bit because it's like you have so many options there. I was a s'mores guy, not s'mores guy at Blizzard for a while. I just had a Reese's Pieces cup last time I think I ate a Blizzard. I don't know. Like I try it. I like try everything. I'm just a huge ice cream fan.
Okay, well that's
massive.
The SCs are presented by Mr. Mike's. They are coming up Tuesday, September 15th at the Varscona Theater. Tickets are sold out, but stay tuned. I don't know. Maybe a couple are going to pop up here. Wednesdays just got saucier at Mr. Mike's. It's Wing Wednesday. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. till close. Get 10 wings for just $10 or go big with the Wings and Frings platter for $19.98. Dine in only. Mr. Mike's. Eat locally. Enjoy casually. Nolan from St. Albert, I got your text. I'll contact you in the break. Thank you for reaching out. All right, today's category that we're going to discuss is the gutsiest performance of the year and then a live performance of the year. So let's start with gutsiest performance of the year.
I think it's a clear leader.
This is a slam dunk for me. This one we shouldn't even debate.
There's a clear winner.
Any other ones in the category?
And I hate to make this about me, but I am a part of this.
Benny, it was gutsy.
It was gutsy.
I mean,
it
what
was
that?
Damn gutsy.
Okay, so we're talking about the free agency frenzy show. What was the original time frame?
Supposed to 2 hours.
So what? 11 to 1?
It was supposed to be 10 to noon.
10 to noon.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, right. 10 to noon.
It was supposed to be 10 to noon.
And you went 10 till 4?
We did go 10 to 4.
6 hours.
6 straight hours.
For the guys here.
Commercial free. No breaks. Just straight. It was hilarious. I mean, what really helped us was the Popeyes drop off by Aaron and the crew. That really helped us kind of get set up properly and to
well,
do
you got to be fed. You guys were giving it your all.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it was hilarious. Like, I mean, Reid was cracking jokes.
How many views did that thing end up with? Like over 7,000.
Yeah, right? I think it was at 8,000 last I was watching it.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean, it is very EST for you guys to think you're coming in for a 2-hour show and then it turns into a 6-hour show without commercials. And wasn't Reid giving updates on what?
on the soccer game?
The soccer game, right?
Yeah,
Canada soccer.
It wasn't Canada. It was some.
Oh, England.
Country.
England. It was England.
I think so.
England was playing. Yes. The World Cup was still going on. Fantastic. I think that's
7.8K views on that.
That to me is the gutsiest performance of the year.
It was pretty sweet.
Now, if we're going to talk about live performance of the year, to me, there's only one right answer, and I'm stunned because Hernan last year won it with his La Bamba, right?
Which was deserved.
I mean, that was viral. It was a viral moment.
Remember, and I'm so sorry for the people who didn't get to see this last year in person, but when he won the award, they played La Bamba as he was walking up, and then he timed it perfectly when he got to the mic. It was the perfect time to.
Yeah, it's exceptional.
It was awesome.
How LTE with his 7 days of Christmas or 12 days of Christmas, has yet to win an Esty is beyond me. Lieutenant Eric's 12 Days of Christmas is it's the fiber of Edmonton sports talk. It's the fiber of the morning show. I mean, that was going on before at the old place, crossed over to this place. I mean, to me, that has got to be live performance of the year. Otherwise, what are we thinking? I mean, what are we really doing here?
What if your band played It
wouldn't hold a candle to Eric's LTE's brilliance on the 12 Days of Christmas. I mean, I understand.
Yeah.
There's some people that liked when JD Martinez visited the Hangout.
Right.
But I'm not pushing that or promoting that at all because I would like to remain winless here at the Estes. That is the ultimate goal, Benny.
Vote for LTE.
Vote for LTE. There you go.
That's going to be an incredible award to see. It's going to be in controversy of the year. Vote for LTE.
Vote LTE.
And Dusty's been saying that's going to be the reveal. If it wins controversy of the year, that's the reveal of who.
What if the person that was responsible for it is no longer here? That's my thing.
That's.
He shows up. It was me. Max Bezzozu says Jay is selling short his whistling of Guns N' Roses' Patience.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah, that might contest, but I just don't think
that was great.
I just don't well, the video that was put together for it was Benny's. It was so cheeseball. It was good. But CDJ says, that 12th day of Christmas is the ultimate payoff every year, and I agree. I mean, it's what we're here for.
It's all about the holiday season.
The Estes are presented by Mr. Mike's coming up Tuesday, September 15th. A deep shot here
Off the end wall. Jimenez, the second.
Up to second. Bottom of the second. None out.
Beauty.
I mean, the bats are swinging, Benny. The bats are swinging. This is fantastic. A reminder that the wing flavor of the month this August at the Canadian Brew House is the bourbon peach, sweet bourbon, sweet peach. And don't forget that these are flame grilled. Get them while they're hot for a limited time. You've got about 6 days left to join Reid's Our Lady Peace singing. Oh, man. Is there anything on there that says Reid singing Our Lady Peace? Do you know where that one is?
It would be clips.
Clips, Reid, Our Lady Peace.
Anything Reid related. I don't know.
Whatever there is that's Reid related, just play it. I miss him.
Click, click, click.
Ah, there he is. Yes.
Please, please click. Must you click? You must click. Thumb.
What else we got in there? The old tickle box.
Oh, it's a Jeff Palmer sponsor part.
Hey, that could be live performance of the year.
Oh, that absolutely could be.
Reoccurring live performance
Blue
of the year.
Jays down, or they're tied 1-1 in the bottom of the second inning. I can't really do it.
That's not bad.
It's
actually,
decent.
Benny, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's decent.
For those wondering, Reid is away this week. He will be back next Monday, August 31st. All right, we've got to get out. Congrats to Nolan from St. Albert on winning those AC/DC tickets. I will be contacting you here. We're going to be back with words of the day, but first, Brendan Eric.
Ahead of their 3-game set against the Royals, the Jays placed Shane Bieber on the 15-day IL with an upper body injury, recalling Chad Dallas from the minors. Currently, those Jays are in the bottom of the second with 1 out, still tied at ones, a runner on third. Standings-wise, the Blue Jays are 2 games back of the Guardians with the Astros and Twins sitting in between. Elsewhere around the majors, the Rangers take on the White Sox. St. Louis brings Baltimore in. The Angels see the Guardians, and Philly looks to bounce back in Seattle. Meanwhile, changes are coming to the PGA Tour postseason. Starting in 2028, the top 32 players from the BMW Championship will enter 8 groups of 4. The top 2 players from each group advancing to a 4-day match play final. Across the pond, longtime NHLer Kevin Hayes has signed a 1-year deal in the KHL after spending 12 years in the National League. Hayes played 28 games last season, recording 8 points for the Penguins. Words of the day finishes off our show after the break. My name is Brendan Eric, and you're up to date.
EST Afternoons.
Therese Reid, we know Aaron Grimes, your EB's coach there. What has he meant for you in your first pro season?
Coach AG, he's a great guy, man. And I feel like having him in the room keeps me a lot more comfortable. He allows his guys to go out there and play fast. He keeps it simple. Coach Grimes is a great coach, but outside of that, this is a great role model. I wouldn't want to play for no other defensive back coach.
EST Afternoons, weekday afternoons 1 to 3, only on Edmonton Sports Talk. Your clear choice for Edmonton sports.
At Firehouse Subs, our subs are freshly toasted, stacked high, and crafted to satisfy. Each sub is piled high with premium meats, melty cheese, and toasted to perfection. Firehouse Subs brings bold flavor to every bite, all served on a freshly toasted roll. But we're not just feeding Edmonton, we're fueling it. Dig into the brisket hat trick, piled with slow-smoked brisket and melty cheese. Or go to the Firehouse Subs fan favorite, the Hook and Ladder. Made to order with smoked turkey, honey ham, and Monterey Jack cheese on a perfectly toasted roll. With 15 Firehouse Sub locations across Edmonton and the greater area, it's easy to grab a hot and hearty sub close to home. Firehouse Subs. Hot, hearty, made to satisfy.
The River Cree Resort and Casino features the best in live entertainment, including country music legend Lori Morgan, September 4th.
Except for Monday, which was...
She's a Grammy nominee and a CMA Award winner with over a dozen top 10 hits.
Part of no, don't you want...
Lori Morgan live at the River Cree, September 4th. Tickets for this show and more at rivercreeresort.com.
River Cree Resort and Casino. Excitement, bet on it.
Hi there. If you're like me, you like to picture yourself in luxury, even though there's absolutely no way you could afford it. And if you can, well, even better. Thankfully, I picture myself in something that is luxury, but still absolutely affordable, like the all-new Mazda CX-90 from Park Mazda. With the new luxury features like facial recognition settings and quilted detail Napa leather seating, I can pretend to be comfortable with all of my proper settings activated without even touching a button, thanks to Mitch Lewicki and the great staff at Park Mazda. I like to picture Mitch Lewicki as a ninja fighting off evil samurai.
Park Mazda, your dealer for life in Sherwood Park off Y Road, parkmazda.ca.
Your brand deserves more than just a whisper, it deserves a buzz. At the Hive Product Marketing, they specialize in promotional products that bring the buzz. From eye-catching giveaways to unforgettable keepsakes, they got the perfect products to make your brand stand out and get noticed. Visit the Hive Product Marketing and let them create the buzz your business deserves. The Hive Product Marketing, the official merch partner of Edmonton Sports Talk. Visit them online at thehiveproductmarketing.com.
Looking for a winning strategy for your retirement? Contact me, Joaquin Gage at K4 Financial, where expertise meets dedication. I will always look for a careful approach to your retirement, ensuring your financial future is secure. From tailored strategies to clear, actionable advice, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't leave your future to chance. Get in touch with me, Joaquin Gage, today at k4financial.ca or email joaquin.gage@k4financial.ca to start planning for a brighter future and a more secure retirement.
Welcome back to the Reid Wilkins Show with Jay Milne, guest co-host Benny Thomson and Brendan Eric. Working the ones and twos. Thank you for all you nasties who have participated in the show. And congratulations to Nolan from St. Albert, winner of the Guns N' Roses tickets tomorrow. That'll be a good night. It's supposed to be great weather. I mean, the weather right now this week looks pretty good. I believe so. I know Matthew Awanek went for a meeting, a big private meeting today with Josh Clausen.
With the one and only Josh Clausen.
Talking Estes. Talking all things Estes.
It's be a great show.
Oh, it's going to be fun. We're very looking forward to it. People have been saying throughout the day that Brendan should be the de facto rookie of the year. However, I mean, you've been here before.
It would be...
Yeah, kind of, sort of, not really.
Well, you were here. Okay, this is actually because you were here in a what's the role?
Practicum role.
You were a practicum student.
Yeah.
Now you're here. You get a paycheck.
Get a paycheck.
Does that make him
rookie of the year?
Well,
eligible?
I mean, yeah, and I that's what I was saying last year going to the Estes too. I was like, well, I had my practicum here, and then I was getting.
When did you get hired?
When did last week of August? I think I had one paycheck before the Estes.
So was there a rookie of the year last year?
Yes, there was, and they threw me in it with Reid Wilkins.
Oh, Reid Wilkins wasn't rookie of the year
yes,
last year?
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Really?
Yeah, he won rookie of the year last year.
Huh.
And I was like, that's BS. I should be pushed to next year.
Yeah, Trev kicked my ass in rookie of the year.
Really?
He dominated the voting.
He works on the morning show.
Oh, he's a superstar.
Yeah.
We have to make a case for you to get rookie of the year.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
who joins him?
That's the best part about it. I think it's you. I
We
think you're unanimous.
we just bring you up and that's it. You're rookie of the year.
Well, that feels wrong too, though. You can't just give an award away to give an award away, no?
Yeah,
do
you
something
can.
for it. Oh, yeah, I guess. When you make the rules and do whatever you want, eh?
Yeah, you can. That's going to be fun. Matthew Hyman says, we talked about alternate radio names for us.
All right.
He says Bad Benny, Glue Guy Milne, or just Guy Milne, and Brunder Mifflin. That is an outstanding name.
Brunder Mifflin?
For Dunder Mifflin from The Office. That was the paper company they served.
Yes.
Brunder Mifflin.
That's pretty good.
Wow. I like that.
Your Kubrick really hasn't stuck, hey?
You know what? It's just you're Brundon.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's probably just the way it is.
I think that's just
Brundon and Barrick.
Brundon, when Reid gets back, it'll be Barrick.
Yep.
I'm going to call you Brundon for the rest of existence.
That's
We've
just
tried, but you can't change a good thing.
Nope.
No.
Right?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Exactly. All right, let's do this.
The word of the day with Reid and Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
What do they got to say?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you.
Let's find out.
English, do you speak it? Then you know what I'm saying.
All right, first word of the day is imbibe. Imbibe.
Imbibe?
Imbibe. Don't overthink it.
Yeah. B-I-B-E.
Now, this is same root word addition. Both these words that I'm going to give you have the same root word. It's the same root word.
Okay. I need a sentence.
She went to the library to imbibe knowledge.
Is it to learn basically? Is it another word for learn?
Sure. To receive into the mind.
Yeah, I mean, I would think that's.
But there's also multiple, like sometimes less sweet really gets me with these questions.
Right.
I really appreciate them. Sometimes you trick me. I mean, I'm the game show host. Yeah. I need to know this stuff. So he says definitions: A, to drink alcohol or liquid; B, to absorb or assimilate moisture, gas, light, or heat; and C, to receive into the mind. So I think it could mean all of those things.
Okay.
So go imbibe.
All right, imbibe
at your buddy's house tonight.
Yeah.
Second word of the day: bibulous.
Okay, let's see if I got this. B-I-B-U-L-O-U-S.
Wow. Okay, I get it. Both these words come from the common Latin word bibere, which means to drink. So what does bibulous mean? Sentence would be, he earned a reputation as a bibulous guest after staying at the open bar all night.
Someone that drinks a lot. I think it's described that drinks a lot.
An adjective that means either fond of drinking or highly absorbent, like a sponge. Hey, that's Dylan Cease's artwork that we looked at.
Yeah.
Not bad, Ben. That's 2 days in a row. Well, yesterday you went 4 for 4.
Yesterday I went 4 for 4.
Today you went 3 for 4.
3 for 4.
A Bootsky edition number 4 for Benny Slang Terms is going to be coming up tomorrow, so we're going to want to watch for that. All right. This was fantastic. Do we have anything booked for tomorrow already? I thought we did.
No, I don't think so.
We'll figure it out. We're going to have fun.
Well, I'm sure
we're probably going to go around the horn again and find some different NFL teams to talk about tomorrow. We're going to keep having fun. So thank you for joining. Thank you for tuning into Edmonton Sports Talk. Everything gets going here again tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. That is the Nielsen Show with Lieutenant Eric, right here on Edmonton Sports Talk, your clear choice for Edmonton sports, as well as live streaming on 95.7 Cruise FM. On behalf of myself, Ben Thomson, and Brendan Eric, have a great night. We'll chat soon.